Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. If you can see me, hello. Welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this magical day. It is Wednesday today, wonderful Wednesday, and it's a new moon, which is really powerful. And there is some big changes happening between now and the 1st of May as well. And I channeled that in last night's members reading. So very powerful one to connect with if you are watching as a member, because it'll give you some guidance about what's coming in your union, moving towards your union, towards the relationship you're seeking between now and the end of the year. Well, right now, this is a live Q&A with me where you can ask me a question. We've got the beautiful Daisy in the house. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. And if you are watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live, just pop your question. I'm just waiting for it to come live my side. So obviously I can see that I've got Daisy in the house, and thank you for being here, honey, nice and early today. Just not showing I'm live yet my side, so I'm just waiting for it to come up so I can start everything up. It's taking its time today. Sometimes it does. There we go. It should come up now. It's taking its time. Bear with me, technology. So how are you all doing today? So are you, honey? You're beautiful too. Thank you so much. And it's a lovely day today again. It was lovely yesterday. The sun was shining. It was cold on Monday, but it was lovely yesterday and it's nice today. So hopefully this weather's going to improve as well. There we go. I'm live. Okay, right. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, as well. It really does help, okay? Right, I'm live. So we're going to start with the beautiful Daisy. We got, hello, honey. Welcome. We got S in the house as well there. So Daisy says, hi, sweet lady Liz. Message from me, please. You look lovely, and so do you, honey. So a message, just a general message for the new moon, or is there something specific you want to know? Let's bring you a message for the new moon. Can't believe we're like nearly in April. It's going so quickly. A message from R. Okay. Well, I'll see what the general energy is for you with this new moon. You've got to attend to the details. So it feels like that's what he is doing right now, which again really resonates with the members reading I did yesterday, actually, because this came out. So he's attending to things in his life. Now, he may be doing this until the Virgo season. So Virgo season is like until September. So until September, he's sorting through things, or he's dealing with things in his life to prepare. So there is this preparation energy happening currently. So that's what you need to know. And this is also reminding you to attend to the details in your own life. So you may also be doing things that serve you, like decluttering, getting ready in your own way, doing things in your own life that work for you. So I feel that that's a big message to allow things to unfold naturally. You've also got time is speeding up. You must slow down. I know you'll feel that way because this fire horse has come in and it's just moving everything forward like full speed ahead. So everything's happening quickly. There's changes. There's all this fresh energy coming in. So slowing down is about breathing, meditation, going for a walk, doing things that ground you if, things cause you problems in your mind. So what do you need to know today? What does he want to say to you today? I want to give and receive love. So he does want to give you love and receive love. He does want to be equally balanced in this connection with you. It's not like he just wants to take from you. So he is addressing that. From the moment you walked into my life, I knew you were the one. So he's always known you were the one. He's just got to get it right where he can give and receive equally. And I feel that's what he's going to be attending to between now and September. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you all so much love. We've got Lynn in the house as well. Good to see you, honey. So we're going to do Zainab's donation. Thank you for being here. Love message from Gerard, and what do I need to know in the new moon? So what do you need to know with the new moon? What do you need to know with the new moon? You've got make time for self-love. And this is beautiful because this will help you to feel more balanced and more at peace. So this is the last quarter moon in Libra. So again, another energy that came through in yesterday's members reading. So I can see you're not a member there, but that reading was very powerful. So make sure you're looking after you and you're giving back to you with this new moon, but also between now and the Libra season. So the Libra season ends on the 22nd of October. So between now and October, make it more about you than about him. And that doesn't mean you do things in a selfish way. You know, it means you just put yourself first and you make yourself priority and you tune into your own happiness. So make time for self-love. That's what the message is with the new moon. Let me just bring you another one in. Anything else? Yeah, you've got shine like the moon on a clear night. So when you shine bright, everything is clear to you. You know, you gain more clarity, understanding, and things make sense quicker. Like things make more sense. So what does Gerard want you to know? I want to grow old by your side. So he does want a future with you. Okay, that's what he does want with you. You know, he's got to obviously make that happen, but that's what he does see when he closes his eyes and goes to sleep. He said, I know our souls were destined to connect. So he feels that way with you. He feels like he was meant to meet you. And he does feel like his future is with you, even if he can't perhaps see how that's going to happen at this current moment. And he said, I love you so intensely with my heart and my soul. So he may not be physically with you currently, or there may be things in the way, but he does want you. And he sees a future with you. So, yeah, and he's also reminding you how strong you are, that you are resilient, that you can handle this. You're coming up as the Queen of Swords here. He also worries about hurting you. You know, he doesn't want to let you down. He doesn't want you to put your guard up around him. This could also be a third-party cycle or someone around him he needs to release. Someone who perhaps is controlling things in a way, or someone he needs to move away from, whether that's a karmic or that's a partner, or it could be some kind of family member that's controlling something in some way. So I feel he does need to release himself, and I feel like he wants you to know that he does care. You know, that you might feel like he doesn't care about you, but he does. But he's got to release something, and that's what he's currently working on. And this is also about you letting go. The more you let go, the more things flow. But he does see a future with you by his side, even if that's not yet. I hope that helps, okay? So focus on self-love. And Joanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any messages from DM today? His current thoughts and emotions towards me. So what's he thinking today? What's he thinking today? What's going on with him today? I regret letting you go. I miss what we had. So he is worried that you're moving on, or, you know, he's saying he's let you go. It doesn't mean he's like trying to move on. It means whatever's happened, you know, however things have gone. So he's thinking about what you had, you know, reminiscing about that, wondering if you can get that back, wanting you. What else, okay? What does he want you to know? I feel betrayed by you. I feel this is what your energy could be. I don't feel he feels betrayed by you. You may feel like he's betrayed you in some way by letting you go, or you feel like something is missing, or there's some kind of pain there that needs to be healed. So however that resonates with you, what that means is there needs to be a healing, some kind of forgiveness. So this could be him coming in to apologise to you. You know, he's worried, he feels like he's betrayed you in some way, or that's how you feel. He's saying you are unforgettable. You've left a permanent mark on my soul. So he can't forget you. You know, he's thinking about you at this current moment. But I feel he wants to apologise. When I'm connecting with his energy, it's like he's putting his eyes down. You know, when you've made a mistake, or you've done something wrong, or you've hurt someone, and you don't want to look him in the eyes. You're like putting your eyes down. He's like that. It's like he's licking his wounds in a way. So I feel he's afraid of facing you in some way for some reason. So take that how it resonates with you. So I feel like he wants to apologise for the past and letting you down. You may not feel betrayed, but that's how he feels, like he's let you down. So you've got to see the bigger picture. And I feel this is what you've been doing since December. You've been looking at the situation in a different way, and that's been helping you to deal with it in a different way. So I just want to see what he wants to apologise for, because I'm really picking up on that. Obviously, he's feeling like he's betrayed you in some way. And that can be like letting you go, walking away. It's not necessarily like he's done anything big. He's saying whatever it is, and I feel you know whatever this is, however this resonates with you, he's going to make it up to you. So he will make it up to you, okay? I'll leave that deck out, actually. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation, honey. So just so you know, if you're tuning in, I'm not missing anyone out. I'm just prioritising donations so I don't get behind, okay? And I appreciate everyone in the house today. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well on this powerful new moon. So Daniel says, where's your question for Daniel? Good morning, Liz. Message from my love Jennifer. What does she want me to know? So what does Jennifer want you to know? What does Jennifer want you to know? Clear message, please. There are addictions I need to release before I can be with you. So there's some kind of addiction that she's dealing with now. It could be like an actual addiction, like she needs to quit something. Or it could just be behaviour that gets in the way. Or things that keep us stuck in a cycle, like scrolling social media or being stuck in a head, procrastinating, being in fear, because that can be an addiction. You know, being addicted to the struggle and the stress. You know, we can get addicted to those things. So she is aware she's got to release something before you can be together. So she's making you aware there's still more healing to do. Do you think we will come back together one day? So she's asking this question to you as well. Do you think we're going to come back together? So this could be a sign for you to have more faith or to trust in the love more, believe more. Because you're saying, do you think we're going to come back together? Do you think we're going to be together one day? So what are your beliefs at this current time? So you may need to look at that too, because that could also be something that you need to heal. Because we can get addicted to overthinking ourselves and going into fear. She's saying, my love for you remains an eternal flame that will never burn out. Now, I feel you're going to hear that song, Eternal Flame by the Bangles. You're going to hear that song as a sign and a confirmation that she is thinking about you. But she's saying, my love for you remains. So the love hasn't gone anywhere. It's still burning deep inside. But there's some kind of addictive thing that she needs to release. And I feel that you need to be working on finding more faith. So you've got, it will speed up when the time is right. Okay, so it's not there yet, but it's like the foundation is being built behind the scenes. You've got the Four of Wands, but it's in reverse. So I feel you're building it behind the scenes at this current time. There will be a movement forward, and don't worry about loss. Remember, you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So you're being reminded of that today. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Just so you know as well, she finds you very handsome, okay? An advert just popped up, and it said handsome man on it. So she finds you very handsome, okay? Jasmine, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's a message from Jack for this week. So what does Jack want you to know for this week? Thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. What does Jack want you to know? I love talking to you. Okay, so he wants you to know that that's like the highlight of his day. That's the highlight of his week. He loves talking to you. Your image is woven into every thought I have. So your image is thinking about you constantly. Every thought he has, you're there. So when he thinks about the future, he thinks about you. He factors you in there. You're on his mind. And again, you've got this Eternal Flame card coming out. So that could be a song that everyone is hearing today. You know, sometimes we get a collective message coming through. This could be a collective song coming through. So you may hear Eternal Flame by the Bangles today. But you're saying, my love for you remains an eternal flame that will never burn out. So this is reminding you that this is twin flame love. That he is aware of that on some deep level. What else does he want you to know? So he loves talking to you. He's thinking about you. You're in every thought he has. I feel so protective of you. I do not want anyone to hurt you. So I feel he's also protecting you from the situation, trying to keep you there, you know, so you don't kind of get involved or dragged into this drama he's going through. So there is some kind of drama there currently. I don't want anyone to hurt you. So he is protecting you. So you could also see 444. And this could also be because of what you've been through. So what's the guidance for you with this new moon? They give me fear. He may also be releasing some fears to move this forward. You want the same thing. So you may be seeing 1221 as well. So I feel you're going to hear Eternal Flame and you're going to see 1221, however you see that, whether it's on the clock or in some other way, because that's his way of saying to you, we want the same things. So you are on the same page, you want the same things, which means you feel the same way. Even though it hasn't been spoken, it's absolutely real. You want the same things. I hope that helps again. They give me that song, we dream the same dream, we want the same things. Is that Belinda Carlisle? I'm not sure exactly what the song is, maybe we dream the same dream, we want the same thing. That one, it's an old one. Forgive me that. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for donating again there, honey. I'm just seeing if you've asked another question. Can only see one question there. Okay, because you donated twice. Did you want another question then? Daniel, if you're in the chat, honey, did you want another question? Or, because you've donated twice, I'm just wondering what that second question, because you haven't put it in the super chat, so I can't see if there's another question. Okay, you just let me know in the chat, otherwise I'll move down to the next question. Okay, got Tara after Daniel. Just give Daniel a second to answer me if there's another question you have, or is it just 2 donations? If you can let me know, okay. I don't think he may not be here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll go down to Tara and then I'll come back to that. So, oh, he's there. No, he's not. Okay. So if you have got another question, Daniel, let me know, okay? Oh, thank you, New Life. Sending you lots of love. So I'll tell you what I'll do there. I'll pull a card for New Life, okay, from Daniel's question, okay? Well, Daniel's donation. What you need to know, New Life, is it's not the right time. So it doesn't mean it's not happening, whatever it is you're thinking about. It just means it's not currently the right time. Okay, so you may just need to give it a little bit more time. So when is the right time? Let me see if I can get a timeline. Okay, what do you need to know? What's the message coming through? It's just around the corner, whatever it is. It's just not the right time. You've got next month at the bottom of the deck as well. So feels like you may be asking a question about something you're wanting, and it's just around the corner. This could be connected with love, marriage, commitment. Look at the picture there, you know, loving couple. But it's just around the corner. It's not the right time, but it is coming. I hope that helps in some way, okay? So Daniel, I just answered for New Life there with your second donation. So thank you for that. Yeah, Belinda, yeah, I think you're going to hear those songs, okay? Tara, thank you for your donation, honey. Hi, home, message from DM and the angels. So what's the message for you with the new moon? What do you need to know? Go wild. Now, it's interesting this card's come out because this is the daily angel reading for today. So watch the daily angel reading for today, okay? Because that will resonate with you if you haven't already. Make a date with them in the 5D. So even if you can't meet up in the physical at this current time, you can connect with him in the 5D through meditation, breath work, calling him in, visualizing him. You know, you can have very vivid dates and meetups in the 5D if you allow yourself to. It doesn't mean you're going crazy or you're insane. It means you are super connected in that way. So I feel that you are being guided to connect with them in that way, okay? So what does your masculine want you to know? Your joy and contagious energy makes me smile, okay? So this is saying the more joyful you are, the more contagious your energy is to him. So the more attracted he is to you, the more he wants to be around you and move towards you. So I feel that just keep shining your light, be joyful, operate in your power in that way, and that'll draw him to you. Okay, but I feel that spending some time together in the 5D is going to help. You know, you can do that as well. Like if you go somewhere, visualize that he's there with you. So with you, I discovered true intimacy. That's how he feels. He's never really felt so connected to anyone the way he does with you. My love for you remains an eternal flame. There it is. I'm feeling now it's come out 3 times. I'm feeling this as collective. So I feel everyone, if you're watching this right now and you're wanting a message from your person, I feel at some point, moving over the next few days, you're going to hear the song Eternal Flame by the Bangles. Because this love is eternal. So you're being reminded of that. It goes beyond the physical world. That's why it's so important to feel connected to them in the 5D as well. Then you don't feel you're craving them so much in the physical. Because you know he's right there with you. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what does Wes want to say? Love messages from him, and what do I need to know for the new moon? So what's the message for you for the new moon? So you've got coming through, assess the situation. And that may be what he's doing at this current time. Assessing things, okay? So he's working out what he needs to do. And then he's going to go for it. Lovely. So very powerful message here. Okay, that he's working out what to do. And then he's going to go for it. Now, he could be reaching out around the Aries season. Aries to Virgo could be significant. This could even be something that's manifesting as we move towards Aries and Virgo next year as well. So that could be when something big happens. But I'm feeling that he wants to reach out soon. So this could be you receiving communication during the Aries season. But he's currently thinking about what to do. So he's assessing everything. That's what. And it's interesting that's come out because I had a new moon message for you. And that's about him. I think there's a noise coming. This is the bin men. Sounds like Archangel Nathaniel on one of those leaf blower, lawnmower things again. He was around yesterday as well. So Archangel Nathaniel is definitely around the connection. Yeah, it's Archangel Nathaniel. So right, whenever I see like a man on like a tractor type thing, it's Archangel Nathaniel. He's right there, he's mowing the lawn. He was around yesterday picking leaves up, okay? Now he's on like a lawnmower thing. So Archangel Nathaniel is working with you in your connection. That's what you need to know. Very powerful. That's what you need to know for the new moon. And I feel that's what we all need to know moving forward. That Archangel Nathaniel is blasting things out of the way. So Archangel Nathaniel is the angel who comes in when there's an obstacle. And that obstacle needs to be removed. So he's removing the obstacles to you being together, okay? So what does he want to say? We need to start over with a new dynamic. So he wants a new beginning. And he wants that with you, and he wants like a new dynamic to this connection. So it's going to be different than it was before. So I feel that's a huge sign for you that Archangel Nathaniel he's going all the way down there now. He's just gone past really quickly. It's going to happen quickly. It's going to be speedy. There's two. Oh my goodness me, there's two. So there are these fast truck things. So there you go. I feel there's going to be fast movement possibly in the Aries season. I hope that helps. Okay, so pray to Archangel Nathaniel because he's assisting you. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you all so much love. Genevieve, thank you for the donation, honey. Every time I see your name, you remind me of my beautiful plant, Genevieve, who has sprouted another leaf today. My beautiful plant right there in front of me. Woke up this morning, she got another beautiful leaf coming out. So that could be a sign of growth for you in your life. So any love message for my person or the angels about my person. So what does your person want you to know? What does your person want you to know? So Archangel Nathaniel's around. I love talking to you, okay? So your person loves the conversations you've had or you do have. And he's perhaps thinking about that too. Every moment with you is a treasure. I love talking to you. I love being around you. I treasure every moment we've had. So I feel there's some nostalgia around your person today. Thinking about the past, thinking about being with you, thinking about the way things used to be. Thinking about what it would be like to spend more time with you. So I feel there's going to be an opportunity for that soon. Yeah, you got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning coming in. You could have some contact coming in between now and April. If you haven't already got contact in, or if there's some kind of delay. Again, Archangel Nathaniel was around then for your reading. So blasting things out of the way between now and April. So I feel there's an opportunity coming in between now and the end of April to talk. That's what you need to know. Let me pull you a new moon card. Anything else you need to know? So you've got, look, contact will resume and you'll go for a walk. Okay, you may even go for a walk together, but I feel this is if you go for a walk today and breathe and release this to heaven, having faith that contact will resume, it will come in between now and the end of April. You may even be on a walk when contact resumes, but I feel you could, if you live close by, you could go for a walk together, or maybe you're going for a walk and talking on the phone or messaging, but I feel that contact is definitely going to resume between now and the end of April, as it stands currently, and they're giving me itchy nose, which means their intuition is speaking to them as well. And that's why you got the, with my plant growing as well, like a new seed is coming out or a new leaf is coming out. Very beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. There's a really nice sunny, even though it's cold, really nice sunny spring morning here in the UK today, which is amazing for this new moon. So we've got Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know today? What does Adam want you to know? So Adam is saying to you, I'm only with the karmic because I want children. So there could be somebody who's around who wants children, or he could be thinking about children. I'm not saying he's definitely with a karmic partner. This could be, he's saying, I'm only with the karmic people because I want kids. So this could even be spending time with family who have kids, or he could be thinking about children. So he could be thinking about his future. If he is seeing someone, this person may want children. I'm not necessarily feeling he's seeing someone. Let me just clarify that. It could be, okay? So what does he want you to know about that? We've got kindness, King of Cups. He wants to be a dad, or he wants to, does he have children? Does he have, I don't know, does he? Okay, he wants children if he hasn't got them. Okay, because I feel this message coming through where he's thinking about the future. So I'm not necessarily feeling there's a karmic person there. Maybe he's been thinking about people that he's been with in the past, or if he has got children, then obviously he's only there because of the kids. But I don't feel, I'm not really getting that coming through. I feel it's more he's thinking about children, he's thinking about future, he's thinking about being a father. So it's like he wants to open his heart, he wants to have a relationship, he wants something in his life. And obviously he's thinking about this when he thinks about you, because this is a message from him to you. So he's thinking about it. So he may be thinking about coming towards you because you're meant to have kids together. I mean, you need to sit with this message and see how it resonates with you. If you want kids, if it's something you've thought about, if you feel it's a possibility to have children with him. Because this karmic could also be about a contract, not necessarily a person. That he feels like he wants to come towards you to have children. So you've got to take these messages how they resonate. It's not exactly what it says on the card, that he's only with the karmic because he wants children. That doesn't mean he would only be with you because he wants children. I'm picking up either he's ready or he's preparing to become a father, or to actually be in a real relationship. Maybe he's been working through insecurities about that. Things to do with the past, like his childhood, or things that have got in the way. So he's thinking about a future in some way where he can have, leave a legacy, like be a father. So that's on his mind for some reason today. From the moment you walked into my life, I knew you were the one. So it's like he knows you're the one. So if there is any karmic people around him, it's like he knows that that's not the person he's truly meant to be with. But I'm feeling this is more about him wanting children. I feel that's the message I've got coming through more than there being a karmic person. He's thinking about the future, and he's saying, from the moment you walked into my life, I knew you were the one. So he could well be thinking about having children with you, and they're giving me emotion in my left eye as well. So this could be painful for him. Perhaps he's wanted kids before now. Or he could have some issues with children, he could have childhood issues. So I feel that's what I need to share with you today. He's thinking about the future and being a father. And there's some fear he's releasing around that. I hope that helps again, because again, these things can push him to take action. But you ask for a message from him, that's what he wants you to know, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. What would share with me if he wasn't afraid? Archangel Nathaniel's coming right in my driveway there, he's reversing. So again, Nathaniel's removing obstacles in your connection as well. Is he going reverse in the drive? So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Can you see this little man here on this there, look, that's what I'm talking, that's why he's getting my attention, see? And that's the sign of Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way, which is very powerful when he comes in. That's how he shows up for you. There's another one here, there's like 3 of them around. Oh my goodness me, he's coming in there. He's reversing in, he just reversed in the, sorry if I'm disorientating everyone, but he reversed in the driveway. That's huge, it's a huge sign. You may not think it is, but as an angel therapist, I know it is, okay? It's Archangel Nathaniel saying, I am here blasting everything out of the way. Any obstacles, any struggles. And I feel that's coming through for you, Mariana, because you're going through a lot of struggle right now. You've got legal things going on and moves happening, all these things going on. So I feel you need to know, whatever the obstacle is in your life currently, whatever the struggle is, Archangel Nathaniel is assisting you. That's what you need to know. So what would share with you if he wasn't afraid? I feel like the dynamic between us is changing for the better. So he feels like there's a change coming that's going to be for the better. So if he wasn't afraid, that's what he would say to you. So something is shifting for the better. So perhaps that's because he can feel that you're going through a move. There, he's gone now. Let's see if he comes back. But it's like whenever the obstacle is or the challenge, I feel you're going to get through that, okay? So if someone could just comment in the chat, I think I've lost my chat since I held it up and moved everything around. Okay? So just let me know if everything's working. Oh no, it is working okay. Sorry if I disorientated everyone doing that, but that was a huge thing, okay? So what else does he want to say to you? He's saying we share a love and a bond that's unique. So if he wasn't afraid, that's also what he would tell you. That the love that you share is different than anything he's had before, and it's unique and special. But I feel the message you need to know today is Archangel Nathaniel is assisting you with any obstacles in the way of anything, whether it's to do with, this move you've got coming up or being with or anything else. And that's a huge thing to happen during a reading in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel? What does Gabriel want you to know today? I'm sorry for lying and leaving out things that were important. So he feels like he's not necessarily hidden things from you, but he may not have told you the whole truth about something, or, lying. It's not like he's been telling you nasty lies. It's more he's perhaps denied his feelings, or he hasn't been open in some way, and he's apologising for that, okay? So what else does he want you to know? My love for you remains an eternal flame that will never burn out. So I'm feeling this is definitely a huge sign of Eternal Flame by the Bangles collectively. So you'll also hear that song today. And again, there's that message. We share a love and a bond that's unique. Now you can see me shuffling and these cards are flying out. So he recognises on a deep level that you have a soul bond. You may not know what the label is or the way it is, twin flame, but he definitely does feel it, okay? So what does he want to apologise for? Because obviously he's saying I've lied to you about something. So what does he want to apologise for? I didn't mean to do it. I'm still a work in progress. Whatever it is, I feel you'll know whatever has caused a problem or a delay, or if you feel he hasn't been honest about something or he's been holding something back. He said, I didn't mean to do that. So what you're being reminded of is that he is a work in progress because he's learning life lessons and he's growing spiritually just like you are. So feel the message here is to have faith in him, to forgive everything, to recognise that there's always a reason for everything that happens. So what's the energy around you with this new moon? What's the message? You've got step up and lead. I feel that's what he's going to do, and be humble. So it's like he's having a reality check in a way to come down to earth and to step up and lead and move forward the right way. So I feel what he wants to do is come forward, not necessarily with his tail between his legs, but that's what they're showing me. But he wants to come forward and be very honest and open with you. And that's what he's planning on doing. Okay, so he wants to step up and lead. He wants to move forward. So again, this is you giving him that time, space and room to move forward towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Capricorn could be significant. CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel a lot of heat, okay? So obviously you've got the Kundalini rising there. He's saying, because of you, I feel understood for the first time. Now, they gave me that song for the very first time. Who was that by? For the very first time. It used to be an advert years ago. Talking like 90s. It was an advert. Was it robbing someone for the very first time? I don't know if it wasn't a flake advert, but it was some kind of, might have been a chocolate advert. Because of you, I feel understood for the first time. For the very first time, they give me that song for the very first time. And obviously that can create a lot of desire, passion. Maybe this is what he wants to say to you. He's also saying, no one makes me smile and laugh the way that you do. So you make him feel a way that no one else does. And that's what he's thinking about the first time. Perhaps you smiled at him, you made him laugh. So he's reminiscing. There's a lot of nostalgia going on. And that's why you'll be feeling heat in the body. Actually, let me do the intimate soul cards with you feeling the Kundalini. Yeah, I'm prioritising donations, Janza. It's just because so I don't get behind, that's all. Okay, so I'm not missing anyone out. Something's resonating with you, take it. We're already getting a collective message about Eternal Flame by the Bangles. You may be hearing that song. So the message coming through is saying to you, I recognise that we are twin flames. Now, I've got 2 readings coming up on the channel soon, consecutive days where this message comes through. I recognise we are twin flames. I'm not saying he recognises that label, but he certainly knows the feeling of being with you is different than anything else. And he said, I'm ready to explode. That's why you're feeling all the Kundalini rising. That's the reason why. I'll leave this deck out, actually. So that's why, because he's ready to explode. He wants to tell you how he feels. Let me just get you a tarot card as well. So you've got, I feel this is your card in this one. Yeah, I mean, you've got the Star, so there is hope here, and he is being guided towards you. And justice, balance. So he could be sorting out, you know, legal things or like physical things, material things, things that, not necessarily karmic, but things that he's dealing with in his physical world that he needs to sort out first. So I feel you're being guided to have faith, because you are going to have that beginning with him. You know, there will be a cycle completion, even if you're not together currently. I feel the end of separation ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. Use feelings for Priyanka and how does he see me? So how does he feel about you and see you? You are unforgettable. That's how he feels about you. So you're an unforgettable person, which means, you know, the way he sees you is someone special and magical and powerful. You are unforgettable. You've left a permanent mark on my soul. Okay, that's what he's saying. You've left a mark on me, so he can't forget you. He's saying, I'm ready to cast aside any uncertainty and be open to the possibilities of our connection. So I feel he wants to tell you how he feels. You know, he wants to make a decision and move forward towards you. He's working through this uncertainty. So uncertainty can be fear. Fear of rejection, fear of what happens next, worry. And he wants to be open to the possibilities. Because in his eyes, you're unforgettable, so he can't forget you. What else does he want to say to you? I want to grow old by your side. So he also sees you as someone he could grow old with, someone he could have a life with, someone he could be with in a relationship properly till the end of his life. You know, that he can imagine retiring with you and spending time with you. That's how he sees you. I hope that helps, okay? Someone asked me what this book is. I actually got it yesterday from Amazon. It's Love Truth's Oracle by Patricia Monteiro. It's really beautiful, okay? So it's the Love Oracle. It's just got lots of love messages in. So if anyone wants to know that. So Priyanka, I feel he's releasing his fear. Yeah, there's fear there to move towards you in a strong way. I hope that helps, okay? Anmon, thank you for the donation, honey. You haven't missed it. I'm on you now. So Anmon says, hi Liz, hope you're doing well. Are there any messages from H for me? So what does H want you to know? Your image is woven into every thought I have. So H is thinking about you constantly, okay? And my soul recognized yours instantly. So this is about deep soul recognition. So this person is saying to you, the moment I saw you, met you, talked to you, connected with you, I felt like we had some kind of connection on a deep soul level. And now they're thinking about you all the time. Your image is woven into every thought they have. So they're thinking about you. You may also see 222 and spiders, okay, with that woven. Actually, I want to use a different deck. Let's bring this one in. What else, okay? What else are they thinking? What else does H want you to know? I am coming, okay? So if you're waiting for some kind of action or movement, that will happen. I mean, you could even be seeing eagles. I've had many dreams about you and fantasies about you. So this person is also dreaming about you vividly, having fantasies about you. My soul is on fire. My body feels the desire. So there's definitely a soul connection between the two of you, or this person feels that way for you. And they also feel a magnetic pull physically. So there's a lot of attraction there as well, okay? So what do you need to know with the new moon? What do you need to know with the new moon? Call on Archangel Orion to bring forth your dreams. So your dreams are manifesting. So Archangel Orion is the manifester, and he's going to help you to manifest your dreams. So let me bring his deck in, because you're connected with Archangel Orion today, which is really powerful. So what does Archangel Orion want you to know? What does Archangel Orion want you to know? So call on in today with the new moon, because new moons are about manifesting and obviously fertile energy around, and he will help you. He's saying, if you have an idea, act on it. Now, this could be a work idea. It's not necessarily something to do with love. It could be. But this could be if you're being guided to do something like declutter your home or make a change. Or if you have an idea, act on it. Don't just think about it. Take guided action to make it real. So if you connect with Archangel Orion today, he's going to help you to manifest. I hope that helps, okay? And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going through radical decluttering at this time and changing things, cleaning things, moving things around, getting things ready. It's like I'm preparing for something or someone. So something is shifting big time, especially between now and the 1st of May. So Anmon, if you haven't watched today's members reading, I do recommend you watch it because it's a very powerful reading, okay? We've got Anne, thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message to me from Frank and may I know about the karmic struggles? So what do we need to know about Frank? What does Frank want you to know today? I did you wrong because I was insecure. So I feel what this means is he wanted to be with you when he left his marriage, but he didn't feel ready. He didn't feel secure enough within himself. So I feel he knew somewhere deep within his soul that if he had got with you straight away, it wouldn't have lasted, it wouldn't have worked, and you would have probably got into a deeper separation. So that's why he's had to become the person he is now through the current experience he's had of finding his own identity. So he said, I did you wrong because I was insecure. So he knows that it perhaps wasn't right to do it the way he did. He could have been a bit more honest with you and opened up, but it was all to do with insecurity. So it's nothing to do with you. And remember, you've been healing that wound around why wasn't it me, or wasn't I enough, or aren't I enough? So you've been healing your own wounds in around that, okay? So what else does he want you to know? My soul recognized you instantly. So he definitely feels you have a soul connection, and he knew that right at the beginning. So he's never forgotten that. But it's about him healing his insecurities to be able to be with you. He said, I feel protective of you. I don't want anyone to hurt you. So again, this is why it's got to be the right time when he comes in. He said, yeah, and again, there's this energy around the karmic, why I was with the karmic. I'm only with the karmic because I want children. So I feel what this is about is the reason why he spends time with his karmic if he needs to, and I'm talking about the ex, not the person he's currently seeing, is because of the children. So I'm reading that as letting you know the only reason he stayed with that karmic. Don't get confused with like who he's with now. This was like when he was with you. The only reason he was there was because of his responsibilities and obligations. That was the only reason why. And it's like he only got with that person because of the children. He wanted children. That's why he was with her. And you've got call on Archangel Orion to manifest your dreams. That fell off the deck, the top of the deck when the cards flew out. So what's his karmic struggle? I don't even really feel like it's a karmic struggle. It's more like a lesson. So I want to bring the lesson deck in instead. Because I don't feel it's like a karmic struggle he's going through. It's more lessons he's learning. Okay? He's saying to you, this is what you need to understand. He's saying, thank you for leading the way. Okay, so you've got to remember you are a leader of light. You are a divine feminine. So you're leading the way. Because when you are operating in your power and your light and you're having confidence and living your life, he's drawn to you magnetically. So he's saying, thank you for leading the way by loving yourself, doing your inner work, healing and moving forward on your own path. It's inspiring me and opening the way for me to do the same. So I'm not necessarily feeling there's a karmic struggle. He's learning to be in the right energy for you, but you've got to also be in the right energy for him, which means where you're not feeling desperate for this connection, or you're loving yourself, you're doing your own inner work, you're healing yourself, you're moving forward on your own path, and that brings you back together naturally. So gratitude is the key. Okay, so he's very grateful for you, and I feel the message is also for you to use gratitude because that will uplift your own energy and your own vibration. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation, honey. Message for my person, please, and any general message for my spirit team. So what do your angels want you to know? You've got forgive, full moon in Pisces. So this is a huge message moving forward to forgive. Okay? Think about what you need to forgive. Whether you need to forgive him, you need to forgive someone else, you need to forgive yourself. You know, who do you need to forgive? And if you feel you've forgiven, forgive more. Sometimes this is about forgiving yourself. looking in the mirror and saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Apologising to yourself for feeling pain or going through certain things or putting yourself through certain things. But I feel this also a message your person wants to apologise to you. And this could be coming in around the full moon. Okay, so the full moon comes in on the 1st. So between now and the 1st, there may be an opportunity to dive deeper into this and bring in some forgiveness. So what does your person want you to know? I want to heal your heart from any pain I've caused you. So I feel there's going to be an apology coming in. Now, you could be seeing red roses because that's a sign of an apology. I want to heal your heart. Now, obviously, it's not their job to heal your heart. It's your job. And that's why forgiving yourself as well is so important, because no one can hurt us without our own permission. So if we're being hurt by someone, we've allowed that to happen, and we have to be very ruthless and honest with the self about that. And then when we do realise we hold all the power in that way, it's liberating. But he wants to come in and say sorry for any pain he feels he's caused you. So he does feel he's done wrong and he wants to make it right. So why is he apologising? Why is he apologising? So what your spirit team want you to know is there's going to be an apology. Why is he apologising? Because he wants a future with you. He's saying, marry me. Okay, marry me. So I feel that he wants to marry you. And he's saying, I will get divorced. So if there's a karmic situation, if there is a marriage in the way or anything he needs to release himself from, he's going to release that to be able to marry you. So if he isn't married, then it's like he's saying, I'm getting divorced from whatever I'm in. So it's like he's freeing himself of any karmic binds, any karmic ties, anything that's in the way for you to be together in the future. That's why he wants to come forward and make it right with you, because he intends to get rid of whatever he's dealing with to be able to have a future with you. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Booking messages, what's next, and reconciliation. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know, okay? So the blocks are going to lift around the full moon, okay? So there could be a reconciliation around the full moon. That comes in on the 1st. Okay, so very clear message there, blocks are being lifted. There could also be some financial blocks being lifted too. Some karmic debts being lifted away. You've got debt blocks lifted, full moon. These are things shifting between now and the full moon. Separation is preparation. So if you're not together and you want to reconcile, remember you're being prepared for what's coming. We've got colour in hair. So maybe you want to put a little bit of colour in your hair, or this could be about things changing. You know, sometimes the sun can shine on your hair and it can look like you've got colour in your hair. But I feel this is more about like having a spring in your step and being excited. And you've got 10-10, which is a sign of power. Something could also be happening around the 10th. Okay, so the 10th of April could be significant. 10th of October could be significant. We've got E coming through as a letter. This could be connected with Easter. Okay, but you got E there. And it says kiss on lips. So you may reconcile and actually have a kiss on the lips as well. But I feel something could be shifting around the full moon, the 10th, and 10:10 on the clock, which is a sign of power. Something could also be happening around the 10th of October as well. I hope that helps again. So I'm not saying it's taking that long, but something else could be happening around that time. Puja, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, new moon guidance for me. So what's the new moon guidance for you? Okay, there may be a new dating experience available to you. That just popped up on my tablet there as an advert. So either an opportunity to date them or date someone new, or to go on a date with him and it feels all new. So there's a little bit of fluff on my camera there. So practice gratitude and that will open all the right doors for you. So this may be the perfect day for you to actually start a gratitude journal if you don't do that already. Okay, which means actually getting a book and writing with a pen every morning 10 things you're grateful for. And it will change your life. It will turn things around. So practice gratitude. We have to practice it. We have to make it a habit. It's okay to sit down one day and write down your gratitude, but it needs to be ongoing daily. And it takes effort to do that, but it's worth it. It's worth the effort. Even if you just sit down today and think about the things you're grateful for, you'll feel uplifted. So think if you do that every day, how much better your life is going to be. So the new moon guidance for you is to practice gratitude. And I feel if you do that from this point on, by the Sagittarius season, which is like November, December time, you're going to feel amazing. You know, you're going to have so many more blessings in your life than you have now. Now, obviously, it won't take that long for things to manifest, but this could also be things you're working on this year. You are manifesting more money as well. So if you're wanting more money, gratitude is the quickest way to turn that around. So you're manifesting more money. Let me bring in a message for you from Archangel Ariel. And maybe that is something you are manifesting. That's your sign it's coming. What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? You've got yes. So if you've got a question in your mind about something you're manifesting, the answer is yes. And it says, yes, you will sort out your finances and handle them much better because you're learning how to do that by being in this current predicament. Or whatever you're going through, being in this current predicament you're in is opening all the doors for you. Follow the guidance you are receiving through your intuition or other cards that came out alongside this one to know what to do. Well, the angels are asking you to use gratitude to manifest and boost your dreams, to manifest more money. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation, honey. What angel to call upon for having anxiety and depression with current station with AD? My mum left me with something. My uncle, mum's brother knows this. So obviously any angel you call on can help you. You don't need to call on a specific angel. You know, you could call on your guardian angel to help you with that. But if you call on Archangel Raphael, he will help you to manage the physical aspect of things and calm you down emotionally. But Archangel Honiel is really the angel to call on because she is the angel who will help you to find peace. So what does Archangel Honiel want you to know? And also remembering that anxiety lives in the future. And in the past you can't change, or the future there hasn't come in yet. You know, we can get depression when we think about the past. We can get anxious when we think about the future. So if you're operating more in the here and now through breath work and being more focused, you know, because sometimes what you have to remember is when you're in anxiety or depression, your mind is elsewhere. So it's like you're doing a task or you're doing something, even though perhaps when you're feeling anxious or depressed, you don't want to do anything, but you're doing something, but your mind isn't connected to your body because your mind is thinking about other things. So if you do 3 deep breaths in and out, okay, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and you just take your time to do 3 deep breaths in and out, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you'll feel better, but you'll feel a bit disorientated and woozy. Because when you do that, your mind comes back into your body. So if you find you're too much in your head, do more things in your body, like perhaps do some exercise or go for a walk or dance around or do something that gets you out of your mind. The angels also say, let yourself rest. Switch your phone off and have a break from technology. So it may be that you're spending too much time on social media or your phone or technology, or maybe you've got too many technical things going on around you. So you need a rest. This could be about you need a holiday or you need to go for a walk or do something for yourself. And that will calm you down. It will also help you to deal with other people better. Because when you are calmer, you can talk to people in a calmer way. You can relax around people more. You don't take so many things personally because you feel more relaxed. It could even be that you're perhaps getting stressed out by what people are doing on social media, worried about what people think or what people are going to say. So I feel the answer is rest yourself, turn technology off, go out in nature and do some breath work and you'll feel better, because it really is about coming out of your head back into your heart and soul and body. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe, thank you for the donation, honey, or the donations. Morning, Liz. Guidance on not getting any school booking this week. Well, obviously, everything happens for a reason. So that's the guidance on that. Everything happens for a reason. So clearly there's other things for you to do. I found one suitable room, but feel like something better may come up. So trust in that, okay? Why has my ex-flatmate ignored me about the gas card and any message from Jake as he told his friends about me? So what does Jake want to tell you, first of all? My past wounds make me fear being hurt again. So what he wants you to know is he has been hurt in the past, whether it was from childhood or a past relationship or even in this connection. So he's healing those wounds. So that makes him afraid of love, and that makes him put walls up, okay? So you've got to be patient with his process of how he moves towards you. You know, if he's taking his time, it's because he's coming forward in his own time, because he doesn't want to get hurt. He's got to do it in his own way. And he's saying, you are unforgettable. You've left a permanent mark on my soul. So we can't forget you. He feels like you are, they're giving me that song by, is it Terence Trent D'Arby? Sign your name across my heart, okay? So it's like you're signed across his heart. It's like you're tattooed on his heart. So he can't forget you. And I feel he's being reminded of you everywhere he goes. Okay, that's what he's going through. Is he talking to his friends about you, or has he told his friends about you? We've got, I'm not necessarily feeling it, no. I mean, you may get brought up in a conversation, but it's like, understand that the masculines don't necessarily sit around gossiping about the feminines, or they keep things deep within. They work it out within. You know, it's the feminines who talk about the relationship and the love. So I feel that he feels very passionate about you, but I feel he holds it in. I don't feel he does talk about you. Okay, when I'm connecting with this, because he has a lot of passion for you and desire, but I feel he does hold it in. And he may express that in other ways. He could express that through exercise or being creative in some way. But I don't feel that he's necessarily sitting down talking about, you know, okay? Why has your ex-flatmate ignored you about the gas card? And I feel that's to do with their own insecurity. It's nothing really to do with you, because they feel bad about it, loss. Okay, because maybe they've lost it. Maybe it's their fault. They feel like they've lost it, or it's their fault, it's happened. And that's why they're afraid of facing that. So I feel it's something to do with their own fears about perhaps what you would think, or owning up to it. So it's very likely they may have lost it, okay? So guidance on not getting any school booking this week. You've got inner calling. It's because you've been called towards something else or something better. So again, you've got to trust your intuition. You have an inner calling. What are you being guided to do? So this is about not judging yourself, or not judging that you didn't get that booking, you know, not judging them perhaps for not offering something to you. You're being called towards something else. And I feel this also about this, you feel something better's coming. You've got to trust in that inner calling, because you're being guided forward. You may even hear songs by Mariana as well to remind you to shine bright like a diamond, or to have faith that you're going to be protected, like the Umbrella song. But it's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Pamela, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from Twin Tehran, and should I move on? Well, first of all, you can't move on, but you can surrender the struggle, and that helps you to move forward without the pain. You know, it's like you've got that painful emoji there, so I know it's hurting you. So it's not about moving on, it's about surrender, and that it sets you free. Because you're saying, oh, okay, I'm going to release this then to heaven. I'm going to focus on myself more. I'm going to give back to me. I'm going to move forward in my own life. I'm going to focus on what I'm doing. And then you're not holding on so much. So it's not about moving on. It's worse if you try to move on, because you can't move on. And then you beat yourself up about it, thinking you should be moving on. So recognize, okay, I can't move on from my twin because they are part of me. But I can surrender the struggle and all the pain. And then I free myself up from all the anxiety and the worry. So what does Tehran want to say to you? He does love talking to you, so I feel he intends to reach out. He has been thinking about talking to you. Now, this could be causing you problems, because you might be feeling like perhaps you make all the effort, or he's quiet, or... So he's saying, I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart. So, and they give me that song by In Excess, Tear Me Apart. Nothing will tear us apart. So I feel you're going to hear that song. So they give me lots of songs coming through in this Q&A today, because it's how you're going to receive the messages to say, yes, that's a validation from heaven, that this is real, that you can't move on, but you can let go. So he said, I'm not going to let anyone or anything tear us apart. So he's not going to let you move on if you try to. Now, this doesn't mean you should say to him, I'm moving on, because when we do that, we're doing it from ego to get a reaction. And that never works either. That always backfires. All you have to do is pull your energy back. He said, our love is more than just chemistry, it's soul recognition. So he wants you to know that when he connects with you, he sees it more as just a chemical thing, like passion, desire, lust, longing. It's a soul bond he feels. You are a source of strength and inspiration. So he's very inspired by you and the person you are. So keep being you, keep being strong, because that's inspiring him to move forward. And he's saying your beauty, grace and charm sets you apart from the rest. So there's no one like you. So whatever he's doing that's perhaps triggering you into thinking you should move on, let that go. And have confidence in yourself, because there's nobody like you. And he's very inspired by you as well. So what's your guidance with the new moon? You want the same things no matter how it seems to you. So you may see 12:21 on the clock, okay? But I feel you're going to hear Never Tear Me Apart by In Excess. So it's not about moving on. It's about releasing, okay? So the angels say he just needs to be real. He's got to get real with you. He needs to be honest and open with you, and that's what you're waiting on. And I feel like he's wanted to do that since the Aquarius season, or maybe you've been having a bit of a reality check yourself since the Aquarius season, saying, I want him to be around me when he can be real, when he can show up for me. So this is really about you knowing your own worth and value. That it's like your higher self is saying, pull your energy back, focus on you until he can show up real without that mask on. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Could I have a message from Grayson, please? What do you need to know? What does Grayson want to say? I want to grow old by your side. So he does think about a future with you. So he does see you and him together in the future. Perhaps, like sitting on a park bench when you're like in your 80s together. That's how he sees you. It's like he sees that. You may not know how he's going to get there, but he sees that with you. He wants that with you, okay? So he does see a future with you. He's saying, I still remember the last time I saw your face. So he is thinking about the last time he saw you and saw your face. So this could be in person, or it could be seeing you on social media. You are a positive influence on me. So you've changed him in many ways. And you being positive impacts him. It makes him feel better. I fell in love with you because of all the things you are. So he's reminding you he loves everything about you, not just your face or your physical appearance. He loves everything about you because you've helped him to become who he is. So he sees that future with you. So what else? I want to bring in a message from music for you. So if you're hearing a song, because I feel he's going to send you a song, what's that song going to be about? Tell him, I want to be vulnerable with you. So he wants to tell you how he feels. He wants to be vulnerable with you. That's what he wants to do, okay? Anything else you need to know? Any messages with this new moon that you need to be aware of? Or if you've got an answer to your question, you've got to listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. I want to bring you as well a message through from Wisdom with the Empress. So I don't know if Bloom is in this deck or not. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I'd have to go through it and have a look. What's the guidance for you? You've got don't be sad, be glad. That's the guidance for you. And it's really powerful because Laura sent us a card pull yesterday that I shared for members. And this was one of the cards that was on there. Don't be sad, be glad. So just be grateful for everything and have faith. I hope that helps. Let me see if Bloom is in this deck. I mean, I don't know if she is or not. I mean, I've created this deck ages ago now. And I asked everyone to send pictures in. And perhaps she didn't send a picture in to me. And that's why I didn't involve her in the deck. But she's obviously moved on to pastures new to help someone, like a little kiddie or someone who perhaps needs her. Which is cute. Yeah, I can't see her in this deck. So maybe she isn't in here, okay? Yeah, never mind. You can always make another deck with your new carrot when your new carrot comes. So I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Jacinta says, Liz, what does the new moon in Pisces bringing for me and my mum? Her blood pressure was high sometimes back. So again, it's about, that's why it's to do with stress. So what is the new moon bringing in? Embrace the flow of life. The new moon is saying, just be in the flow. Let things happen naturally. If you feel like let go of the worry about everything, stop worrying about it. And this is for your mum as well, remember. Then obviously if she stops worrying about everything, her blood flow will be better. And her blood pressure will improve. And because she's stressed and worried, which causes tension and aggravation, that causes blocks and struggles. So the new moon has given you the opportunity to embrace the flow of life, especially between now and the Gemini season. So between now and the 20th of June, try to go with the flow more and breathe and be at peace, okay? So I want to bring in a message from your mum, for your mum, should I say, from Archangel Raphael. So what does Archangel Raphael want to say to your mum? We've got no coming through. The answer is no. Ask for further guidance. So this could be, is this serious? No. Okay, so I feel this is in a good way. Like the no is in a good way. It's like if you're thinking the worst, the answer is a no, okay? Talk lovingly to yourself. So what your mum needs to do is be kinder to herself, more loving to herself, and then she'll feel more in the flow of things. Luke, you are safe and loved. So the answer is, you are safe and loved. Talk lovingly to yourself, because whatever she's stressing about, that's a no. Okay, so I feel the answer is to find peace in the situation, to not overthink, worry, or stress. I hope that helps, okay? Mods, can you just make sure you're timing people out for me? Let me just time that person out. There we go. Oh, I think Lynn got to it just after me. Thank you, Lynn, okay? Don't tolerate swearing in the chat, okay? That's why I don't swear in my videos. I don't expect it in the chat either, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please have a message from my DM and an update on his actions towards me? So what's the message with the new moon? Wake up grateful. Maybe this is what you've been doing. You've been waking up more grateful, or perhaps you've been doing a gratitude journal, or that's what you've been guided to start today. Okay, so wake up grateful. And the more grateful you are, the quicker things will happen. So what's your DM's action towards you? Remember, you're being grateful. It's going to speed things up. So I do feel it after March, there's going to be a movement. I don't feel it could happen. I mean, it may happen in March. You never know. But it feels like there could be a delay until the end of March. Because I'm seeing the 3 as in March. And then things are going to move forward. The 3 of Wands in this card is travel. So there could be some opportunity for him to come towards you after March. Or even after the 3rd week of where we currently are. So where are we now? 7, 14, 21. So Aries season could be significant for movement. So moving towards you, travelling to you, coming to you, that's what's on his mind. So, but I feel that it's either going to happen in the Aries, well, it could happen in the Aries season actually. You always give me just what I need. So you always give him what he needs, whether it's a helping hand, a nice word, intimacy, a kiss. I mean, you make him feel good. It's like you intuitively know what he needs. So if he was perhaps thinking about just giving, I mean, I'm not saying this has happened, just an idea. If he's thinking, I really want a cup of tea, and then you give him a cup of tea, it's like you've read his mind. So I feel like he feels like you can read his mind. That's how he feels. But his next action is to move towards you. But I feel it could be either from the Aries season, which comes in on the 21st, from then, or after March. And obviously in the Aries season, really. What else does he want to say to you? I want to give back all the time and attention you gave me. So he knows you've given him just what he needed, whether it was time, attention, love, energy, and he wants to give that back. So that's what he wants to do, okay? So let me just get you one more card. Anything else you need to know? We've got keep your heart open. So keep your heart open. This is also a message about what's coming in between now and the Libra season. So if you haven't watched the members reading for today, I do recommend you watch that because that's connected with the Libra season. I feel it will heavily resonate. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for the day? Thanks so much. So what do you need to know for this day, honey, with this new moon? What do you need to know? So you've got know you are loved. Isn't that beautiful? And that will help you to feel more balanced and more at peace and more relaxed because you are loved. You are loved by your person. You're loved by God. You're loved by me. You're loved by everyone. You have loved ones in heaven watching you over you as well. And this is the new moon card. And I feel it's bringing balance in with the Libra there. So I feel the new moon is helping you to feel more balanced, more at peace. And to know that you are loved. And if your person is dealing with anything, if they're in a karmic cycle, I feel they're going to end that because they love you, okay? What else do you need to know? Let the doors open naturally. So whatever it is you're wanting to happen, just let it happen naturally. You don't need to force or rush anything. Just let things come to you. And within the next few weeks, you're going to start seeing results. So let the doors open naturally, and within the next few weeks, they will. I hope that helps, okay? And have a wonderful day, honey. Great to see you. Laurie Wu, thank you for using milestone, honey. Message from Angels and Orlando and his feelings and intentions, next move, and what's in store in business and finances. A lot of information there. What's in store for business and finances? You've got within the next few months, something is going to move forward in that. So just have patience and faith with it manifesting, and make sure you communicate clearly with the universe about what you want or whomever you're dealing with in business and finances. And then you're going to start seeing results within the next few months. Okay, what does Orlando want you to know? What's his intentions, actions, feelings? You've got to believe first of all. So you have to believe in this love, believe in him, trust in the connection, instead of worrying, doubting, or going into fear or struggle. And I feel he's believing as well. But I feel this is your test right now, to believe that he does love you and he does want you and something is going to happen. Because when you move out of fear, that's when everything moves forward. He said, I'm having a spiritual awakening. And I feel he's also starting to believe as well. So he's having a spiritual awakening. He may be seeing 11:11. He's realising many things. That's what's going on with him. So when they're having a spiritual awakening, okay, that's when they're deep in thought. So his next action is more like understanding. Because he said, I miss our time together more than anything. So this is what he's realising more and more. That he's missing you. He wants to spend more time with you. He's thinking about all of that. What else? He said, I was so mean to you in the past. I was projecting my own pain and fears because you've triggered my reality. So he's apologising if he was mean to you. Now, I don't mean mean as in being cruel and nasty. You could have feel like he was mean to you by ignoring you or pushing you away. But he's saying it was my own pain and my own fear. I was projecting that onto you. I'm not speaking right now because I'm preparing to leave behind the past. So whenever it is he's got going on, he's going through an awakening about how he can leave that behind. So I don't feel like any real movement at this current time, like today as we do this reading. It's more he's thinking and processing. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey. Wes said he wants us to have a new dynamic. What does this look like? What does your new dynamic look like? I'm going to use the Twin Flames in Union deck. So what does it look like? I love how freeing our relationship is. So it's free. It's freedom. It feels good. It doesn't feel like there's any, like any chains or like I feel like in his previous relationship, he felt stuck. He felt stagnant. Obviously, he was married. So and he's saying, I love how freeing our relationship is. But he does want to marry you. So I do see marriage in your future with him. But it's not going to be the same. Because I feel like in that marriage, he felt chained down. He's not going to feel that way with you because he's with the right person. When you're with the wrong person and you're married, it feels like you're in a prison, okay? So really he's been let out of his prison by the situation taking the turn it did. I am so grateful for you, my love. So he's also going to feel very grateful for you. And he's going to be grateful for what you have. And even grocery shopping is exciting with you. So what I'm getting is, it's going to be completely the opposite of what his previous relationship was. It's going to feel free and it's going to feel good. When I say free, I don't mean like free to date other people or anything like that at all. I feel this is more like a breath of fresh air, like, oh, it feels so good to be with you. It feels natural. It feels right. That's what this new dynamic is. It's different than anything he's ever had before. Anything else you need to know? In the near future, it's coming as well. It's not going to be that long. It's coming in the near future. Have faith in the when. That's what he wants with you. So the new dynamic is something fresh. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from Marlon? What are his feelings and thoughts about me? Is he leaving the third party to reunite with me? So what does Marlon want you to know first of all? He said, I want to give back all the time and attention you gave me. So he wants to give equally in this connection. So obviously he knows he can't do that properly while he's with a karmic person. So what's going on in that situation? He's currently reflecting on what to do and what he needs to change. This is a time for planning, not action. So he is thinking about what he needs to do. He definitely does feel like he needs to move on from that karmic person, and he wants to take an action step. So I do feel, yes, he is going to reach out to you. He's craving and wanting and needing a new beginning. So the Fool is about taking that leap towards you once he's planned how to do it. But this is why it's taking time, because there's procrastination going on. So he's planning this, but this is more about him wanting a new beginning with you. Okay, so I feel the message here is that he wants a new beginning with you. That's what he wants. He wants a fresh start. He wants to have a new beginning with you. He wants to move towards you. He wants a new life with you. So he wants to leave the third party to be with you, but it's not just as easy as, right, I'm leaving. Otherwise, everyone would be in union. He's got to work through his fears. He's got to tie up loose ends. He's got to sort things out. And you're saying, advice on my situation with my PhD supervisor. He keeps sharing my project with another student who is clearly copying me. Should I call him out? Definitely speak your truth. Okay. Oh, just dropped the deck on the floor. I want to bring Archangel Jeremiah in. Obviously, you've got to speak your truth. Ask yourself the question, why are you not speaking your truth currently? You've got to obviously say, this is my work and I don't feel good about what you're doing. So Archangel Jeremiah is saying, do not seek revenge. Forgive everything and choose peace. So speak your truth and then let it go. Okay, so you don't seek revenge and think I'm going to punish people, or you just forgive everything. And remember, you're the better person. You know that you are the person that's created that project. You're the one that has done it. You're the one that's authentic and real. And when you pray about that, the truth will always come out. But so don't seek revenge, but forgive everything and choose peace instead. But I do feel that speaking the truth is right. I do feel that you should tell your supervisor, this doesn't sit well with me. But obviously don't want there to be any punishment. Just forgive everything and rise and do you. But I feel that yes, you should speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, and call on Archangel Jeremiah to sort it out. But ultimately the message from the angels is more important than what I'm saying, and that's forgive everything and choose peace instead. And don't seek revenge. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donations, honey. So the first message is, DM's feelings, what's next for us and when will he contact me? So how is he feeling about you? Can someone time that person out? I'm going to delete, there we go. After that person won't be able to comment again, okay? So I've just hidden them from the channel. So just keep your opinions to yourself, okay? Remember, what you give out, you get back. Don't tolerate swearing on the channel. Okay, so what's your DM feeling this for Wish right now? What's your DM feeling? We need to start over with a new dynamic. So again, this is about wanting a new beginning, wanting it to be different than the way it's been. So really what he's feeling is, to be with you, he knows it's got to be different than anything it's been before. So it needs to be fresh and new, okay? That's what he feels. He wants that with you. So what's next for you? When will he contact, okay? Well, again, you've got to let him do that. The situation will improve. So what's next is it will improve. Okay, when will he contact you? So he said things are going to turn around because he wants a new beginning. We've got 6 months from now. Now, you see the pregnant woman there. That's about something being created in the womb first. So again, what I'm picking up on here is this is about inner union first. So work on the inner union. Feel connected to him. Don't need to have him there physically. Connect with him through the astral realms. Connect with him through telepathy and meditation and feeling his energy around you. And then it'll happen before you know it. But 6 months from now, something is going to happen. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to take that long for him to reach out to you. He just knows it can't be what it's been before. It's got to be different. So you've got to have faith in the timing of this. So where are we now? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So between now and September, contact coming in. They give me fear. So let go of your fear around it, okay? Club boss message. So what's the club boss message? You've got compromise. So there needs to be a compromise in this situation to bring balance in. So this could be talking about what you want, sharing thoughts, feelings, connecting with each other and laying down ideas, things like that. So compromise is the key. What's next on my online business? What's next on your online business? You've got yes. Whatever it is you're thinking about, the answer is yes to your question. This could be yes, it's going to be successful. If you have like a specific idea, the answer is yes. So I feel you need to sit with what you're doing currently with your online business, and the answer is yes to that. Okay, so I feel that yes, this is going to be a success. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, please a message for my DM and the horse. So what does your DM want you to know? Your DM said, I feel that life came between us. So he does feel bad about what's happened, like life got between you, things got between you. That's how he feels. So I feel he wants to make that right. I'm ready to fully surrender to our connection and embark on our journey together because I love you so intensely with both my heart and soul. Our souls were destined to connect. So how he feels about you is it's destiny. You were meant to be from the beginning. He felt like you were meant to see each other. You were meant to come together. You were meant to connect. And he wants to embark on this journey with you. And I feel this message is the more you surrender, the quicker this will come about. So he wants to take a leap of faith clearly. What else does he want you to know? He wants this new beginning. When's this going to start moving forward then? We've got recuperation, Four of Swords. So there's a bit of reflection happening now. So this could move forward after April. Okay, so over the next 4 weeks or so, he's doing a lot of planning, thinking, recuperating, getting his energy back to move it forward. So something is going to happen. Just don't expect it like today. The more you surrender, the quicker it will come in. So it could be that he's planning for the next 4 weeks, or something could move forward after April. So what does the horse want you to know? The horse is saying flow of life. Be in the flow of life. So I feel if you're in the flow of life, if you're allowing things to come to you, allowing things to happen naturally, that's when it's going to manifest in. So you may be seeing 10-10 to remind you of that. And this can also be a sign of something big shifting and manifesting between now and October. So it's so important between now and October you go with the flow and you have faith. And I feel you're going to see 21-21 as a sign it's happening. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. Did Wes know from the first date or now that we're twin flames, and do we have a mission? All twin flames have a mission, but it's not perhaps what you think. A mission is to overcome your fears and struggles and insecurities, to be together. That's really the twin flame mission, to come into union. And then anything else that comes after union is like part of the plan. And I know you're thinking, do we have a mission? Like, are we meant to do this? Are we meant to do that together? But your mission is to come into union. Okay, it's as simple as that, okay? So what does he want you to know? He's saying you were the only one who sees me as I really am. So from the very beginning, he felt like you saw him differently than anybody else. And that's how he will have recognised that what he shares with you is different. So he knew that from the first moment, that you're the only one who sees me the way I am. I'm ready to fully surrender to our connection and embark on our journey together. So he wants a new beginning with you. He knows that now because you're his true love, the only one he wants. And I feel he's known that from the beginning. Even if it scared him and made him feel a bit anxious and worried, he knew from the first moment he saw you that you were his true love. I'm not saying he wanted to drop everything and run away with you in that moment, but he knew in that moment there was something different about you. And he's saying, we're in each other's lives for a reason. He knew that from the very beginning. So from the very beginning, he knew that you were in each other's lives for a reason, that there's some kind of mission you have together. And that's what you need to know. Do we have a mission? You're in each other's lives for a reason. That reason will present itself at the right time. Okay, it's not like me saying to you at this current moment, right, your mission is to help the world with a specific thing. Your mission gets revealed to you in stages, otherwise it's too overwhelming. You know, the angels know that what we can and can't accept as a human mind. You are healers. It says you have the power to help and heal others. So when you're in union, you're going to help and heal others. And you're going to do that in whatever way gets presented to you. Okay, but sometimes it's not even about doing like a career together or something like that. It's just when you are together, it's a very healing energy that affects everyone around you. It creates healing on planet Earth just by being together. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Happy new moon. I've gone through a huge shift. Energy is very peaceful and quiet. I'm focusing on me, my life, and less on A. Love this, and a message from A. And that's powerful because that's exactly what this fire horse is doing. Okay, getting you ready for something. It's your way of preparing for what's coming without even realising it. So what does A want you to know? We are now closing a cycle of past life patterns, and that's also what your angels want you to know. That a past life pattern, where it's been going round and round in circles, or it's been stagnant, or it's felt hard, that's now closing out, which is really powerful. It's like you're getting ready for the next chapter, or you're getting ready for the next phase. He's saying to you, I can't get you out of my head. Now, because you've focused less on him, he's focusing more on you. And that's the way it works. When you step back, he steps forward. So he can't get you out of his head. You may even hear that song by Kylie Minogue. I feel blessed to share this connection with you. So he feels absolutely blessed to know you and have you in his life, even if you aren't currently together the way you want to be. And he's saying he knows it's destiny with you. He's gaining the power to move forward. So you've got strength in the Wheel of Fortune. So he's finding the strength to move towards you. Leo season could be significant as well. Okay, between now and the Lionsgate portal. You may also be seeing 10-10 because you're stepping more into your power. And I feel this, like, the more that you've kind of surrendered and give it to God and working on you, the more you're, like, not paying attention to him, the more you're having faith in this connection, blind faith, the more quicker things are coming in. So you're feeling a lot stronger because it's like in your head you're meant to be. So you're kind of letting go of that fear that says, I don't trust you, or I don't believe in this. You just know that God has a plan for you and you're giving it to God. So for the new moon, the message is, look, they do love you. That's why you're receiving all these messages and signs, because when you let go, everything flows. They do love you, and I feel you do know that, even if you have moments of doubt. Let me just bring in one more card, okay? Anything else you need to know? Anything else? You've got, I'm right here waiting for you. So I feel the message here is when the time is right, you'll just come together naturally. And I want to hold you close to me. And I feel it's like that's what he's saying to you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here waiting for you. I'm right here. Are you going to hear that song? I feel it's more about you hearing that song than anything else. Is it Richard Marx? Right here waiting for you. Wherever I go, whatever I do, I will be right here waiting for you. That one. So I feel you're going to hear that song, okay? Thank you, Donna. Donna confirming there. Donna's our music specialist in the chat there, remember? So right here waiting for you. You're going to hear that song. Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Please ask the angels what foods and exercises are best for me to feel energetic and healthy. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know to feel energetic and healthy? Let's call on Archangel Raphael and see what he wants you to know. What do you need to know? Well, first of all, forgiveness heals. That's going to be the thing that's more healthy for you than like eating a certain diet, forgiving everything. And also laughing. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter. So forgiveness and laughter are the two things that are going to assist you more than whatever you are eating or drinking or exercising. But the exercise is to practice laughter, to do things that uplift your energy. Laughter is one of the most healing things we can do. If you watch the film The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, there who spoke about how she healed breast cancer through laughter. She didn't allow any stress in her life at all, and she healed her cancer through laughter. So laughter and forgiveness. When you forgive everything, you rise, you don't hold on to heavy energy. So Raphael is saying, focus on those two things first, and that's going to assist you. Okay, rather than thinking, right, I'm going to change my diet or make laughter essential in your life. You've got a calm mind creates health. So again, it's like what the angels want you to know is, and there is food stuff in there too. The angels saying what's more important is that you create a calm mind. And then you feel better and you're just drawn naturally to foods and other things that serve you. And observe everything happens for a reason. There's always a reason for everything that happens. So this is also another great exercise to do. When something happens to you, think, okay, there's a reason why that's happening. I'm going to observe it instead of reacting to it or worrying about it. So really what I've got coming through from Archangel Raphael is it's more important that you do exercises that are more in alignment with you spiritually. Because you can go running, you can go walking, everyone can do that. But making an effort to perhaps sit down and write your gratitude every day or get into the habit of responding instead of reacting giving me fear, or, thinking about things before you do things, trying to see the blessing in everything is more powerful than changing your diet or doing physical exercise. That's what you need to know. Let me bring in a card for the new moon. Anything else? Because I feel you can do that yourself. You can actually go to a supermarket or where you buy your food from, and before you go in, you can ask Archangel Raphael to show you what to eat or what to buy or what to have. And you'll be surprised. I've done it before where I've been walking around and things have fell off the shelf and gone into my basket or my trolley. And I'm like, thank you, angels. Or someone will start talking loudly about something they're eating or drinking, and you're drawn to it. So it's like that's the way the angels get your attention. So the message coming through with the new moon is clear your mind. Clear your mind. And you may want to do that through, again, breath work, meditation, perhaps drinking water or not having things that cause stress like caffeine or alcohol. And keep your heart open. So just be open to what you're being shown from the eyes of love, not fear. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. What are our wise messages for me? We're in no contact. So what does our why want you to know you're in no contact? Again, I feel like the dynamic is changing between us for the better. So I feel like the dynamic between us is changing for the better. So what this means is you're in no contact, but he feels there's a big change taking place. So this could be coming out of no contact, okay? Something is changing. So something is about to shift or change with this new season we're moving into. Yeah, he said, I'm ready to cast aside any uncertainty and be open to the possibilities of our connection. So I feel like you're going to come out of the no contact. He wants to embrace this, even though it may feel uncertain. So he may be a bit afraid about reaching out to you because he may be afraid of you rejecting him or what you're going to do, what you're going to say or what's going to happen. But I feel that's what he wants to do. And he said, I love your kindness, gentleness and compassion. So if you've been operating lately with more kindness, compassion and gentleness, he can sense and feel that. And that's pulling him to you magnetically. So I feel there's going to be a breaking of the no contact. Yeah, you've got to be patient. There's a lot of healing being taking place. So in the no contact, there's healing going on. This is really about you allowing things to unfold naturally, not needing to rush anything forward. He also sees you like an earth angel, very healing, very kind, very gentle. And that's drawing him to you as well. So I feel no contact is going to end. I can't see a timeline at this current moment, but you've got to be patient with that. But I do feel that's what's shifting. You got within the next few months and you've got success. So there's going to be success within the next few months. So I feel you're coming back together within the next few months and it's going to be in a very successful way. So I'm feeling like between now and June. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's the guidance for me and my twin? What is ahead for us? Any guidance for my health too? So what's the guidance for you and your twin? Hey Lisa, welcome honey. What's the guide? You've got to remain positive. So the guidance for your health is to remain positive, because when you're remaining positive, you feel better, you feel healthy, your vibration is different. And the more positive you are, and the more positive you remain, the quicker things move forward. So the guidance for you is to remain positive. Okay, to keep believing and having faith in this love instead of going into fear or doubt. He's saying, my soul recognized your soul instantly. Well, obviously you are one soul, but he's saying, my soul recognized you. So there was that instant recognition, and that's always there. That can never be denied. You got shine like the moon on a clear night coming through. So I feel this is reminding you to be your authentic self, to shine light, to be strong, to be in your power, and that will move things forward. What else does your person want you to know? What's the guidance? I want to grow old by your side. So your person can see that with you, feel that with you, a future with you. So what's the health guidance for you? So I feel with your twin, you just have to be patient with this. You've got sunlight. So make sure you're spending more time in the sun or in daytime hours. This could be like getting up early, going to bed earlier. So you're up with the birds and you go to bed when the birds go to sleep. So it's like making sure you've got a good routine, going out in sunlight. So even if that means just getting out of the house and going for a walk, I'm also seeing, I'm seeing cucumber. I always see that like cucumber or avocado, or see the green around the head. So this could also be a healing around your head. So this could be if you've been experiencing any headaches or tension or anything to do with this area here, there's a healing around there. But I'm seeing that as well, like water-based things like cucumber, or I mean, they show me avocado, but I'm seeing like cucumbers significantly in there, or oranges or fruit, vegetables, potatoes, things like that. But I'm getting this energy is more about you going outdoors. I mean, sunlight, you can connect with like getting more vitamin D, more vitamin C. So do things that are healthy for you in that way. But I feel the message is about being patient with the process of your journey. Because they are going to grow old with you. They see that happening. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, my DM had back pain when I asked what happened. He ignored me twice and continued talking to others. So he wasn't ready to talk or address things with you because you go deeper into his self. And I feel he's struggling because back pain is connected with worry about stability or money worries or just fears around his foundation. And he may feel like you obviously rocked that foundation, so he wasn't ready to talk. Or so remember, he wasn't ignoring you, okay? He just wasn't ready for you. That's what you have to remember. Don't take it personally. I felt dismissed and disrespectful. That's because you allowed yourself to feel that way. Remember, no one can make you feel any kind of way without you allowing it to happen that way. So remember, don't take it personally. Just think, oh, he's going through his own stuff. It's okay. And what I feel there is he's trying to keep things more surface level with people. That's why he's talking to other people. With you, he has deep conversations, or he feels like you get into his heart and soul, like you make him feel things. And I feel like he just wasn't ready for a deep conversation. So I'm not saying you were having a deep conversation with him, but he feels like with other people, it can just be surface level stuff. With you, it's a lot deeper than that. So don't take it personally. It's not about you at all. It's about him. How did he feel after treating me this way? Well, I don't feel he felt like he treated you that way. That's your idea of that's how he did what he did. In his eyes, he's just trying to get through his day. Okay, so I don't feel that he saw it the way you did. And that's reminding you that you know, sometimes you do perhaps take things a bit too much to heart, and we all do. We can be a bit too sensitive sometimes. So we got the Emperor there. So that's reminding you who he is. There is your divine masculine, okay? And you've got the Page of Swords. So this is the thing, that the Page of Swords is no communication or delays in communication. I don't feel like he intends to not speak to you again. It's just in that particular moment, he wasn't prepared or ready to have a conversation that was more than surface level. That's what I'm picking up on. In that karmic cycle currently, by the way, behind those closed doors in his home, it's cold and routine. So I feel that's why he's trying to interact with people at work, because he doesn't feel seen or heard or understood at home. So when he's having these nice surface level chats, it reminds him he's alive. But I feel he wasn't ready for anything deeper in that moment. It's like he felt like perhaps when you connect with him and look into his eyes, it makes him feel vulnerable. It makes him feel things. So understand that you weren't actually disrespected at all. That was your view of it. I hope that makes sense, okay? Because when you realise that you have more power over your thoughts and your feelings than you think you do, it's liberating. And then you don't take anything personally. So there will be a rebirth in this. Don't let the ego get to you, the devil. Don't let the ego put that flame out or that light out. You just keep being you. Okay, you just keep being you. The way he sees you is very strong, very powerful, very tempting. Remember, he's always tempted by you. But sometimes as well, he tries to hold back from you because you bring that temptation out of him. And he is still involved with someone else. So I just want to see what else he wants to say to you. What does he want to say to you? I want to build something solid with you. He does. And you might think, well, surely that starts with a conversation. But it's not as easy as that. What I'm really getting coming through is that he felt like he wasn't ready for a conversation that was deeper than surface level. Because you trigger things in him. And he triggers things in you. So you've got to work through your own triggers, okay? I hope that helps. Saranga, thank you for the donation. I started bleeding thrice this month. What's happening in my condition? So, what's happening with you? What does Archangel Raphael want you to know about your health? Well, first of all, you've got yes with faith. So this is about you being okay. if you're worried about this, stressing, the angels say with faith it will be okay. All of heaven are assisting with this healing. So you're not on your own. It's very likely you've already prayed about this or asked for help, and there's already a healing taking place. And you got there as a spiritual reason for this happening. And obviously, think about it, bleeding is about flow. So you may be guided to be more in the flow, okay, more in the flow of life, obviously because you're more in the flow, if that makes sense physically. So you're being guided to be more in the flow of your life instead of perhaps worrying about things. So there's a spiritual reason why it's happening. All of heaven already assisting with this, and it will heal with faith. So what's the spiritual reason for this happening? I just want to go to Heal Your Body by Louise Hay. Let me just look at bleeding first of all and see if it's in there. Bleeding. It might not be. Oh, it's blood. Yeah, bleeding. So affirm this, okay? Because there's bleeding going. Doesn't matter where the blood's coming from, okay? It's a bleeding, it's a flowing. So affirm, I am the joy of life, expressing and receiving in perfect rhythm. I am the joy of life, okay? So just keep affirming that. My life is filled with joy. I am the joy of life. I express and receive in perfect rhythm. So this could also be fear about receiving what you want. There could be anger around that. It says joy running out, anger but where? So again, it's like you may feel like time's running out to be happy, or you may be, again, holding in resentment towards karmic cycles and things like that. Especially if you're dealing with other masculines, which I know you are. So you could also be taking in and absorbing their pain and their sorrow and their struggle. So I feel there is a spiritual reason. You've already asked for healing. Obviously, if you feel you need to see a doctor, do that, because you've got to listen to your own intuition and do what you feel is right for you. And I'm, disclaimer there, I'm not a medical professional, as you know. I'm just giving you angel guidance. But Raphael is saying there's a spiritual reason behind this. So you have to really look at what you are perhaps not in the flow of currently and then address that. I hope that helps, okay? Cathy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, do you see it being over with DM now? Will we talk again this year? Well, first of all, you've contradicted yourself because you're saying, is it over with my DM? Will we talk again this year? Because it's like, you're going to talk again. So how can it be over? So you've got to remember your thoughts have power. Because you're affirming there, it's like your fear is saying it's over, but you're hoping you want to talk again. Because deep down in your heart and soul, you know it's not over. It can never be over with your twin flame. You're calling him your divine masculine. So it can never be over because you are one. So you have to recognize that first of all, okay? So it's your ego causing a problem. So what does your person want you to know? So do I feel it's over? No. Okay, because it's never over with twin flames. He's protecting you though. There's a protection around this. He said, I feel so protective of you. I do not want anyone to hurt you. So there could be some karmic drama or some chaos or some tower moment or some, real drama going on in his life that he's trying to keep you out of. Because you don't want to get dragged into chaos and drama, and it will disturb your peace. And even though you may want contact at this time, if you are in contact at this time, it could be causing you chaos. You'd be really bad. Well, there you go. So you've got to heal that. So this is a time of healing at this current time for you to move beyond the hurt and to feel okay again, because time heals all things. But he's currently protecting you from whatever his drama is, okay? So what else does he want to say? He is missing you. And this card, this actual wording on this card comes through in a reading I've got coming up on the channel soon. So he said, I miss being with you and it's tearing me apart. So it's hurting him to be away from you just as much as it's hurting you to be away from him. However, there is a protection. He said, when I think of love, I think of you. So he does love you. And he wants to cast aside the uncertainty and reach out, to be open to the possibilities of the connection. So I do feel that he is going to reach out when he feels like he isn't in fear, because he's saying, I'm ready to cast aside the uncertainty. So the uncertainty is what's going to happen. What are you going to do if I reach out? Are you going to forgive me? All of that. So I want to bring in the deck of apologies. So the answer to your question is, yes, he is going to reach out to you. And yes, he does miss you. And it's not over, okay? Last reading, you said he missed me too. Well, of course he does. You are. Look, I will make it better. But again, that's I will, which means you've got to let him take the lead. And that's where the fear comes in. Because you think, oh, if I don't do anything, is he going to do something? And of course he will, but he's got to find that masculine strength. And he said, I was so wrong. So he knows he was wrong to treat you that way and do those things. And he is aware of that. And he said, I will make it better. So he intends to sort it out with you. Now, is there a timeline around this? And then you can kind of let go of the when. You've got to allow things to come. Now, again, you've got the winter, which is where we currently are. Okay? Because this is like the stagnancy. So I'm seeing this winter more as in the fact that it's cold between you or you're not communicating at this current time. So you've got to allow things to come. This is your current lesson. If you move into the healing energy of flow, then he'll come forward. But again, you've got to forgive without him even being there. Remember, there's always a reason. So I want to see what the lesson is. What's his lesson? Because it's easy to forgive when you recognise he's learning, okay? Remember that he's learning. And no one can hurt you without your own permission. So instead of thinking he did this to me, he did that to me, he gave you the opportunity to forgive everything and rise, to heal your own wounds and triggers, because without triggering you in that way, you wouldn't even be evolving yourself. He is going through a big awakening at this time. Your no contact or the fact that you're not together at this current time is waking him up. I'm going through an awakening that's causing all sorts of ascension symptoms. So he's going through physical things as well that are affecting him. It's helping me to change my life in scary at times, but positive ways. So remember, separation is preparation. He's going through ascension. I just want to see what ascension he's going through. Where have I put if I can find the deck? I don't even know where it is. I don't even know what I've done with my ascension deck. Oh, it's there. Okay. So what's he going through physically then? Migraine, he's having headaches, okay? Unbearable pain caused by delusional fears about separation that disrupt the brain. So he's really missing you. It's causing him physical pain, okay, through the separation. Breathwork, meditation and sleep will reset things just like a factory reset restores a mobile phone. So if you've been experiencing headaches or migraines yourself, breathe, meditate and get more rest, okay? And that will reset everything. So things are going to reset. But I can't give you a when because you've got to allow it to come naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. The girl who told me was also a tarot reader. She said he is seeking divorce from his wife. Okay, so is he seeking divorce from his wife? Okay, is he seeking divorce from his wife? What do we need to know about that? We got Justice, which is the divorce card when I connect with it. And the King of Wands, he wants to be loyal to you. So it may seem on the surface like he's loyal to his wife, but he is seeking divorce. Moving out, legal battles, custody battles, divorce, property disputes, ending a karmic cycle. So I would say yes, he will. When the time is right, though, because he's got to learn it at the right time. Yeah, whoever it is, whoever you connect with, I don't need to know the person, I'm connecting with your energy. Whoever you are connecting with about this particular question, you've got the Justice card. This is my new karmic tarot deck, and it says that the first message is divorce on the top of the card there. Now, I also did a reading the other day about divorce as well. One of the daily angel readings was about divorce, so you may want to watch that too. And he's saying it's loyalty there out of duty and obligation, not real love, but he feels immense guilt about it. The passion is dead, okay, because he doesn't want to be there, he just feels guilt. So once he's overcome his guilt, that's when he's going to move on from there. But the answer is yes, okay, divorce. I hope that helps, okay. Janie, thank you for your donation, honey. Angels on selling my car, keep the SUV, buy an SUV. Obviously do what you feel you want to do. You've got improving health. So do what feels good for you. So obviously you've got improving health there, because this could also be as your health improves, you feel better. You may also be improving your finances, so your financial health could get better. But think, what's going to help me? What's going to make me feel healthier? What's going to help me? Selling this car, keeping the SUV, buying an SUV? I feel you've got to ask yourself that question. What's the healthiest thing to do? What's going to make you feel the best? Do that, okay? So I want to pull a card on each one. So angels on selling your car. So for selling your car, you've got inner calling. So you may be feeling called to do that by your inner calling. Okay, you're selling your car. It's like you're being called to do that, okay? Buy an SUV. Buy an SUV. you've got completion. You may feel good when you do that because that's going to complete something. So you may want to, perhaps even, you could say, selling your car, keeping your SUV, buying an SUV. Okay, so I don't know if you mean you've got a car and an SUV, or your car is your SUV. I'm not sure what you mean. But it feels like there's going to be a completion to this. But you haven't got to rush into this. So this could be something you do between now and October. But I feel that it will complete some kind of cycle. But I feel you're being called to sell your car. And I feel you may even have more money to buy an SUV by October time. I don't feel you need to rush into it. When we make impulse decisions, sometimes we can regret it. So take your time. There's no need to rush. I hope that helps, okay? But maybe that's the completion you want. You feel like that's what you want to do. Follow that. Listen to your intuition, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Will you think intimately about me in next action? So what's Yu's next action towards you? Well, he wants content. Well, they give me the word commitment. He wants commitment with you, but feeling contentment. I mean, you're his wish fulfillment. When he thinks about you intimately, you make his dreams come true. So you're his ultimate wish fulfillment, okay? 9 of Cups, you couldn't get a better card coming out, which means he's dreaming about you. He fantasizes about you. So I feel he has intimate dreams about you, vivid dreams about you. He may also fantasize about you as well. Use your imagination, because you tick all the boxes. And his action is he wants to be in a commitment with you or have a relationship with you. His next action is to make this dream become a reality. So let's connect with these dreams, these fantasies. Yeah, I want to taste you. So he wants to taste you, kiss you, be intimate with you. There's fear there, though. There's fear around it. Because, he may feel a bit intimidated by you. He may see you like you're out of his league. That's how he sees it, okay? And he's proud to call you his. So when you're together in a relationship, he's going to be very proud to call you his. That's how he feels about you. Okay, so one more card. Anything else you need to know? Next action. We've got there's no need to worry. I feel you need to let go of the need to know. You just got to let things unfold naturally because the angels say there's no need to worry. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. What does my person want to say? What does your person want to say? I feel it's going to be at the front, okay? I watch you from a distance. So whenever he's not around you, he's watching you in some way. Okay? He said, I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart. I want to cast away and aside my uncertainty. And they give me the word insecurity to be open to the possibility of our connection. So he is open to the possibilities of this. He wants to move towards you. He wants to cast aside his fears and his insecurities and his uncertainty. And he's not going to let that or anything else get in the way. So when the time is right, he is going to pursue you, okay? What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? He's saying, I'm sorry I ghosted you. I was protecting this connection from karmic people. It says karmic partner, but, karmic things that will cause more problems or his own fears. Because really, his ego is his karmic partner. That's what I feel with him. I feel like his own mind is his karmic partner. That's what he's got to overcome. That's the battle he's in between his ego and his higher self. When he said, I'm sorry I ghosted you, I was protecting you. So if he ghosted you, ignored you, acted like he didn't care, obviously that was coming from a place of ego, not love. But he was trying to protect you as well from himself. What else do you need to know? There's going to be a completion, and you've got, look at that, the 2 of Cups fulfillment. So I'm actually getting whatever he's going through, the karmic battles, the struggles he's going through, he's going to complete that by October. And I've actually got October to February as a timeline for union here, coming through today. He just disconnected and reconnected as well, so he would have buffered for you. So that could be a sign of reconnecting. But I've got October to February as a timeline for coming into union here. Very clear message there. But I feel he's going to complete whatever this karmic battle is he's going through between now and October. And then October to Feb is a timeline for union and wish fulfillment coming together. Because this card's fulfillment in this particular deck. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. Ashwini says, oh, thank you, Saranga. Says you love my hair clip. Yes, I'm wearing yellow, so I'm getting in the spring mood, you see. I'm decluttering, so I'm just like, I'm finding clothes I didn't even know I had. I've given away so many things. I'm having a massive clear out. I'm still finding things I need to get rid of. I'm changing my curtains and moving things around and, getting ready for the spring season, for something good coming in. So Ashwini says, 3D message from him, please. So what's this 3D message for you today? What's this 3D message for you? Fire sign. So I feel there's a lot of Kundalini rising, because he's saying, I'm captivated by the beauty of your soul. So the fire sign is, I feel what he's going to do is send you a fire engine. So you may see a fire engine, or you may see a fire. You're going to see a sign that's going to show you how he's desiring you. Like, for example, you see a fire and fire engines are there, or you watch a show and there's a fire engine on there. Or that's how you're going to be shown the fire between the two of you. So there's a lot of the Kundalini rising. My heart beats faster every time I look at you. So it's very likely he's looking at you in some way. Now, that could be looking at your social media, or it could be looking at a picture of you he has somewhere, or it could be he's picturing you in his mind and he's thinking about you in that way. But he's going through a heart chakra activation. I feel there's a lot of desire he's feeling. He's thinking about you in a sexy way, and that's making his heart speed up. He's thinking about your beauty. He's saying, every time I look at you, my heart gets faster. So there's a lot of Kundalini there. And you may feel that in your body as well. So you're feeling all the passion and the desire. What else does he want to say to you? Please don't blame yourself for my actions. It wasn't fair to you at all. So again, he's apologising. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Because you will blame yourself. You'll perhaps think, why wasn't I good enough? Or was it something I did? Or whatever it was. So he's saying to you, it's not you, it's me. And he's also reminding you as well, you've got to let go of any blame. So if you're still blaming him for things, you've got to release that too. But he's saying that it wasn't fair to you at all. So he does know that he could have handled things a lot better. What else does he want to say? We have a very strong soul bond. So it's not just about the physical love, it's about the strength of the bond as well. So I just want to see what's going on in his karmic situation. So what's going on in that karmic situation? He's completing that cycle. Because the passion is dead, okay? And things are making a lot more sense to him now. A decision has or is about to be made, okay? In March, where we currently are, 3 of Wands, there's progress being made to end the karmic cycle. The lessons have been learned. He knows it's time to move on. You've got the World. So he is preparing to end this karmic cycle in this current energy. So you've got to have faith in the love. And that's why I feel as well you're going to see signs about fire. Remember I did that reading not long ago, about 2 weeks ago, with the burning house on the thumbnail. So you may actually want to go back into the playlist and watch that video, because it showed me that in my mind. Because that's about burning up karmic cycles. So you've got to have faith at this time, because the karmic cycle is being burned up. So what's the guidance for you? Your mission has already begun. That's part of it, to come into union, but to overcome your fears and release blame. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again for your friend S from her masculine. So what does your friend S's masculine want to say? We've got, you are my soul's counterpart. So they recognise on some kind of deep level that you are twin flames, or you are soul counterparts. You have a soul connection. I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart. So tell your friend that, if you're watching as well, I feel you're going to hear in excess, nothing will tear us apart, or that song. But I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart. So nothing's going to stop you from being together when the time is right. And you are a positive influence on me. So you're inspiring your twin in some way. You're being a positive influence on them. And I feel you have been. So this is also reminding you to be positive and to shine your light. And that's going to open all the right doors. What else? Yeah, communicate clearly. I feel there's an opportunity coming to communicate when you're both ready. So when you're both ready, you're going to communicate clearly to each other. You're going to tell each other the truth. You're going to speak the truth out to others. Things are going to move forward in a positive way. So what do you need to know with the new moon flying out on the floor? You are being prepared for great things, and you're probably picking up on that because you may be decluttering, or you may feel the energy shifting. You're getting ready for something wonderful to happen. Let me just pull you one more message. What else? I want to build something solid with you. So they want that with you. They want to build with you. You've got to have faith. The foundation is being built in it's in the 5D first, like the inner union, and then it comes in 3D. But I feel you're going to communicate about that. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Jay actually helping or delaying my legal process. What do you need to know about Jay? Is Jay helping or delaying the legal process? I'm calling on Archangel Jeremiah for you. So the message is, allow the karmic cycle to naturally end. So you need to let this end naturally, or you need it to happen naturally. So ask yourself that question. What is Jay doing? Because Jay may be in the way of this working out naturally. Let me just see what the other cards are. If your intentions are the highest good, it will work out for the highest good. Relax. So I feel that Jay does have good intentions. It's not your job to judge. Leave that up to God. And again, remember, legal process, it's about judging and decision making. And really what the message is, that it's not your job to judge anyone or anything. That's God's job. You have to let this happen naturally. So as long as you've perhaps done your bit in this legal process, now allow it to happen naturally. But I do feel that Jay's intentions are good. So, it's not really answering the question. I feel this is something you've got to think about yourself. Let me bring a tarot card in. So is Jay helping or delaying the legal process? I feel like you've got to go with him for the answer, because this card is judgment. And we've just been talking about do not judge. And this is inner calling. So I feel that the answer is inside already whether this is helping or delaying. You know yourself. I feel like Jay's intentions are good. That's what I need to share with you. But that doesn't mean that it's not causing a problem. Okay, so you've got to think about it yourself and then deal with it accordingly. Because your inner calling, it's like you're already being told through your intuition what the truth is. Let me just bring one more message in. Is it helping or delaying? You've got romance. Okay, so is Jay doing this for the right reasons? Has Joe got romantic feelings, or has Joe got some kind of investment in this in some way that may be more romantic than you think? So I feel the messages go with him for the answer. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel his intentions are good, but there could be romantic intentions there. Interesting, okay? Next question we're doing is for Michelle. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want you to know today? You are the one I've been waiting for, searching for and dreaming about, because you're the first thought in the morning. So what he's saying is you're my first thought of the day when I wake up. So I feel like he lies awake at night thinking about you, and then he goes into a dream about you, and then he wakes up thinking about you. And what he does know through his dreams and his feelings is that being with you makes his whole world brighter. So you make his life better. That's how he feels about you. What else, okay? What else does he want you to know? And he's apologising if he was mean to you or if he's hurt you in any way. I'm trying to get that off without you without you messing up my chat. There we are. I was so mean to you in the past. I was projecting my own pain and fears. You triggered my reality. So what he's really saying is you've helped me to wake up spiritually. You've helped me to see things in a higher way. You've helped me to realise I can have more in my life. I'm sorry I was mean to you about that and pushed you away or made you feel like I didn't care or you didn't matter. What else do you need to know? So I feel like he's really going through a bit of an eye-opening moment. Yeah, lighten up. So the message is lighten up. So this could be for you as well to lighten up, which will give you strength. So the more you relax about things, pray about your problems, give it to heaven, the better things feel. But I feel he's been guided to lighten his load, to release things that don't serve him anymore, to lighten his energy, and that will give him strength. So this could be a sign as well about things moving forward between now and the Lionsgate portal. What does he want to apologise to you for? Well, he's saying a dream about a fresh start. So he's already seen you in his dreams, but he's dreaming about a fresh start with you, a new beginning. And I feel that's not just about having a fresh start with you. It's like a whole fresh start in his life. And he does regret what he said. So if you're thinking, does he regret things? Yes, he does. He's dreaming about having a new beginning with you. And let me see if I've got between now and the Lionsgate, but I want to see if there's any other timeline coming through for this. Any other timeline? We've got something may happen during March, actually, at night. So you could receive communication this month at night. Something's going to happen at night. So this could, I mean, I feel this is more like about what's happening with him at night in March. It's like he's going through an awakening. You know, he's going through these dreams, and that obviously happens at night. So I feel at this current time, he's going through a big shift in his awareness. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. I'm planning to tell him I felt disrespected, and if he prefers not to talk personal stuff, to let me know directly. Your guidance, please. Well, I feel that's just going to cause more problems. I mean, obviously, you've got to do what you feel is right for you, but I really don't feel like he feels he's disrespected you, and it may make him feel like a failure, like he's done something wrong, and it could push him further into his cave. Okay, it could push him into hermit, okay? But again, remember, what I'm trying to say about what I said is this isn't about him at all. It's about you and your connection with you. Because really the best thing to do, and obviously we have to learn. I'm not saying this is probably what you're going to do. You'll do what you want to do anyway. But the best thing to do is go away and write down what you're feeling. And journal it down instead before taking radical action. Journal it down, and then when you actually observe it in a higher way, you'll recognise that it's about you wanting something from him. You wanting him to give you attention. You wanting him to give you love. You wanting him to make you feel validated. You wanting him to make you feel seen. And it's not his job to do that. It's your job. So if you tell him how you feel, okay, then what's he going to do? Well, I mean, I do feel that if you're patient with this, things are going to move forward anyway. Okay, and I do feel like he will perhaps open up a bit more and perhaps tell you something, because you've got spiritual wisdom coming through. Because the first thing I need to share with you is there's a lesson here. You're learning a lesson, he's learning a lesson. Now, obviously, if you open up to him and say, I felt like you ignored me, then it's going to teach him a lesson, or it's going to make him aware of something in a higher way. Because the Hierophant is about you being teachers to each other. So you're learning from him, he's learning from you. But also, he's teaching you to not take things personally. Okay, so he may just be a bit surprised that you think that way or you feel that way about him. But I have got love and success coming through. Okay, and this is showing a movement forward. So even if he doesn't move forward straight away, I mean, this is something shifting between the two of you between now and July. So he may show you a bit more love in some way. So he may, give you like a loving word of reassurance or something like that helps you to feel okay, like things are moving forward again. But really, you've got to ask yourself the question, do I need to speak that out to him? So I'm getting two things. Perhaps take a moment to think before you do it, because the moment will pass anyway. But if you feel like, yes, I need to speak my truth, it's something I'm learning to do, I'm learning to stand up for myself and let people know if they're not doing something right, then clearly do that. But you're also both learning from each other. Well, I feel that he will respond with something kind and like a loving gesture. I do feel he will do that, because he doesn't feel like he's disrespected you. He doesn't feel that way. Remember, you've got your view of it, he's got his view of it. I feel he will reassure you if you talk to him. But that doesn't mean he's going to be rushing in the next day, giving you hearts and flowers. You've got to remember that. So even you saying that may not move anything desperately forward. But I do feel between now and July, things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Rose Quartz, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. I'm just looking for your question, because obviously you haven't put your question in the super chat. So Rose Quartz, are you there, honey? Are you in the chat right now? If you are, please can you put your question in for me? Or can anyone see Rose Quartz's question? So Rose Quartz, I'll just give you a second. Are you currently in the chat? Because you've super chatted me, but you haven't put a question there. Okay, yes. What's your question, honey, please? Or do you just want me to pull you some general messages? Will Tony and I get back together? Okay. So what do you need to know about you and Tony? Flying out. Well, you got let your fears dissolve. So I feel the angels are saying, first of all, try not to worry about this. Let your fears dissolve. Remember, fear is illusion. It's false experiences appearing real or false evidence appearing real. Which means right now the evidence is saying that you're not together and your fears are creating drama around that, okay? So let those fears go. Breathe. And affirm to yourself, everything that's meant to be for me will be for me. I can't miss out on what's meant for me. And take a breather. So I feel that you're meant to have this time apart to relax, breathe, get your energy back, rejuvenate before it moves forward again. Because I feel it's going to move forward again, but I feel this time out is needed. Because there's time for a breather, let your fears dissolve. Okay, now this is Cancer energy as well. So Cancer energy is like June, July. Okay, so this could be when things start moving forward. June, July. June, July can also be a significant time of healing because of summertime. But I'm feeling like there could be Cancer connected as well, like the actual signs. But I'm feeling like if you let fear get a hold of you, it's like Cancer, it can spread. It's not nice, okay? So are you going to get back together? So I'm feeling June, July could be significant here. You've got to let go. So let go means surrender. It doesn't mean you move on. It means you let go of all the doubt, the struggle, the wonder, the chaos, the fear. Because I feel you know in your heart and soul, this is your person, okay? And you've got to believe. So you're learning a lesson here. Remember, I'm in angel therapy, so I give you the messages you need to know, not what you want to know. Because you're perhaps thinking, let's just give me a yes or a no. But the angel's saying you've got to believe in this love. If you let go of the struggle and surrender to this, things are going to move forward between June and July. Okay, there you got there. Luke's moving on top of the deck there. With it, Luke, you got the answer there. These cards are moving on top of the deck. You've got recovery, yes, and within the next few months. So what I'm feeling is, yes, you are going to come back together, but I feel it's possibly going to be during the Cancer season, which is June, July. Okay, so let me just ask the tarot. So are you going to get back together? Now, you got Knight of Wands. Well, Knight of Wands is action, and it's about moving to, like, making an adjustment that's required to make something happen. This card on it says, this particular card in this deck says free spirit. So I feel you've got to give him his freedom to come back to you. And you have your freedom, like, embrace where you are. And when I connect with the Knight of Wands as a reader, I connect with it as March, where we are. So I feel this is like where we are moving into the Aries season. Just enjoy your freedom, enjoy being you, and let things unfold naturally. Because he's soon going to realise he's missing you. So what does he want to say to you? We are now closing a cycle of past life patterns. So I feel this is needed to happen so that when you come back together, possibly June, July, it's going to be different than what it was. So whatever's caused the breakup or the separation or the delay will be healed and rectified. That's what I'm picking up on. Let me just pull one more card. Ours is a love that knows no limits. So I feel that nothing's going to stop you from being together. And I lie awake at night thinking of you. So he's already restless about this now. Lying awake at night thinking about you. So if you give him time, you let him take control, you let him come to you, he will. The more you surrender, the quicker this will happen. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe, thank you for your donation, honey. Donations. Guidance and clarification. I lost the gas card, but the account is under my ex-flatmate's name, so he had to be the one to just ask them to send a new one. Why isn't he doing it? Okay, perhaps he feels like it's not his job to do it. Okay, but he feels like he's lost something. That's what came through. So instead of asking me, why don't you ask him? Okay, it's like the angel saying, take control of the situation. Okay, take control. You know, you want it to happen, so he has to be the one to do it. So you've got to keep asking him to do it. Okay, so you've got the hope here. There is hope in this situation. The star is about what you're guided to do. So you may be guided to ask him or keep on at him until he does it. He didn't respond, so you've got to keep asking. There is hope here. So don't feel like hope is lost. And you see the warmth there, the sun or the star. And the star is about hope and guidance and being guided. And this, obviously, this could have happened around the Aquarius season or something happened around then. But it's showing you, I feel the message here is you've got to keep asking or keep prompting him to do it. But there is hope here. I feel you'll get warmth regardless. So whatever's happened, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Something is happening from this. So you've got, obviously, it's about taking control. My ex-flatmate. So if he's your ex-flatmate and he's not there anymore, then you've got to also deal with that. In other words, if he's not living there anymore, then you've got to take control of the tenancy, or you've got to do something about that. So it's like it's prompting you to do something else. So there could be something underlying, something else that you need to take care of. Okay, so in other words, if he's your ex-flatmate, if he's not living there anymore, but you're still living there, then you've got to get your name on the lease. So you've got to do something that puts you more in control or gives you more authority. And that's another reason why these things can happen. So you've got to take back your power in this situation, okay? I'm not saying you haven't done that, but perhaps you're not doing it enough. So that's the first message. Any guidance on the pay dispute with the company as they still haven't paid me? And then my ex-flatmate, the gas company, just said, no, they won't close the account. Okay, well, are you without gas? Are you without warmth? Are you, what is going on in the situation? There's other people you can go and speak to, like, I don't know, social services or something like that, because if they aren't doing it, if you're like living in a cold place, and this, have you got a line? Take control and speak to perhaps other people about this if he's not doing anything about it. Without gas, go a small litre. So is this is it a rented property? Okay, who's your landlord? Or speak to go over people's heads, speak to other people, get other people involved if it's not going anywhere. Or this could be you being guided to find somewhere else, which you're doing. So obviously if you're looking for somewhere else to live, then this won't affect you in like a few weeks. So I feel like even letting go of the worry, sometimes when you let go of the situation entirely, so you might look at it the different way and say, okay, I'm going to just let this go entirely. I'm going to deal with my heater and I'm going to put up with it until I find somewhere else. When you let go, that can be when things move forward for you. But there is a lesson here you're learning. So you've got to look at it in a different way. There's some kind of lesson you're learning through this situation. So instead of looking at everyone else, think, right, what can I do to heal the situation at this time? What can I do to make my life better? What can I do? And you're saying any guidance on the pay dispute with the company, they still haven't paid me. So that could be about, making the effort to contact them again. Chasing that up in some way. Or again, letting go of it. And when you let go, things flow to you. I feel you've got too much stress and you're trying to control everything. I have got an electric heater. Yeah, what I was saying to you was perhaps think, right, I'm going to look for somewhere else to live instead. Was Jake abused as a child? And a dream way back, he told me he had to get away from his mum to meet me. Okay, well, I feel that's something you need to talk to him about. Okay, so what's the message with that? We've got the Four of Cups meditation. I feel if you go into a meditation, you'll receive the answers you need about that. So you can connect with him in the 5D about that. Okay, and this may be something he's reflecting on because he could have a view of the past that's different than what actually did happen. But I feel he's been doing a lot of reflecting on things that happened in the past, and I feel that he felt alone more than anything else. So abuse is like perhaps he felt alone. It doesn't necessarily mean he was abused. He may have felt abused by being left alone, but it could be his perception of something. Remember, sometimes we have a different view of something that happened as a child than what actually did happen. So if you go into a meditation, you'll be able to connect with him there. But this is something he'll open up to you about in divine timing. It's not like I can give you specific answers. I feel like some of the answers you ask me, they're very in-depth and intense, and it's like really you need more of a personalised reading than coming onto a Q&A. It's like you're trying to get all of your life lessons answered, and you need to go within. All the answers are within. Let me bring in a message for you actually from Archangel Michael. What does Archangel Michael want to say to you? As a general message, okay? What do you need to know? What's the general message for you from Archangel Michael? What do you need to know? Have confidence. So it's about having confidence in yourself in all areas of your life. Have confidence, believe that I'm going to receive that payout. I'm going to get my gas sorted out. Everything's going to work out for me. If you're more confident, instead of perhaps worrying about everything or stressing over everything, then everything will move forward. And if you call on Archangel Michael, he will open those doors where there are walls. So Archangel Michael is going to lend you his courage and fortitude to help you realise that you are one with all that is. Divine wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance and health. Allow him to help you to feel confident and peaceful about yourself in all ways. So call on Archangel Michael. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. Saranga says, I don't feel anything negative about Kashif's karmic. She herself is someone's DM's energy. Also already in love with someone else. So you're in love with someone else, you mean? I want to know more about it. That guy is not her DF energy. But do you mean she's in love with someone else? What do you mean? You're saying, I don't feel anything negative about Kashif's karmic. She herself is someone's DM energy, also already in love with someone else. So do you mean she's in love with someone else, even though she's with Kashif? Is that what you're saying to me? I want to know more about it. That guy is not her DF energy, but her DF energy is yet to arrive. Okay, well, not everybody is a twin flame, okay? Well, what you're saying there, where I'm connecting with is, you recognise that Kashif's karmic partner is a twin flame to someone else, in love with that person. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, she knows that she is a twin flame in her own way to someone else. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Okay, because your wording is a bit confusing there. Well, I'll see what comes through. Okay, so, I mean, this is about, when I'm connecting with the King and Queen of Wands coming out here is, this is possibly you feeling that she has a connection that's more in alignment with her, with someone else, not with Kashif. So she is more aligned with someone like the fire in the belly. So this is like the flames, the twin flames. Like, you feel that she's got a masculine out there for her, someone who's more in alignment with her, someone she feels passionate about who also needs to take lead in their life. So if she takes lead in her own life, then he's going to take lead in his life to bring them together. Just like if you focus on your passions and your creativity and being the divine feminine in your own energy, then your masculine will take the lead in their connection in their life too. So it's like you knowing that, okay, if I'm going to be with him, he's got to leave that karmic cycle. And if she's going to be with her masculine, she's got to leave that karmic cycle too. So it's like you're perhaps connecting with her that there's someone else out there that's more in alignment with her, and that there's prosperity out there for her, and that's like something that's been revealed to you secretly, perhaps through a dream or a meditation. So it's like she's hiding in that situation, yet if she frees herself from that to take back her power to become single again, she's going to meet the right person or reconnect with the person that's truly meant for her soul. So I feel that's been revealed to you in some way. Okay, this has been revealed to you perhaps in dreams or something like that. But what I'm connecting with is, if she feels that there's someone else out there for her, there isn't Kashif, then she's got to act on her own intuition, the solar plexus there. She's got to trust what she feels to move towards that with the Nine of Pentacles, which is like taking back her independence and finding her own identity to then move into that situation. But again, that's for her to deal with. It's like, you don't really need to understand that. You just need to have faith that what's meant to be for you is meant to be for you. Sometimes trying to understand her journey doesn't serve you because it overcomplicates everything. And that's really what I'm picking up on more than anything else. So I want to see what her karmic battle is in that connection with Kashif. Because obviously, even if she is a twin flame, she's not currently at this moment leaving that situation, is she? She's still there. So what's she going through there? She said, I feel like I've wasted the best years of my life. So she feels like she's wasting a life in that situation. So she may well feel like she's meant to be elsewhere. So what's the karmic struggle from her perspective? What's her karmic struggle? So I'm not saying whether she is a twin flame or not. That's something for her to find out herself. It's not even really for you to know. She said, I like doing things my own way, and that's why it has to be over. So she feels like it needs to be over with Kashif, perhaps just as much as he feels it too. We have helped each other and hurt each other. So it's like they both know on a soul level, they've helped each other to grow through hurting each other and helping each other. So it's like, I do feel that she is more spiritual than perhaps she realises. So she may not be even aware that she's a twin flame. She may want someone and desire someone. Maybe she is talking to someone, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she knows she is a twin flame. So she's saying, I dislike having casual talks. I want to tell you so much more. I'm scared. So it feels like she perhaps wants to talk about this with someone. She said, I feel I have bad influences around me. My karmic's family is overbearing. So she may feel like Kashif's family doesn't like her, or there's some struggle around there, because that's from her perspective. I feel like we both are situations where we can't just walk away. So this could definitely be about karmic lessons being learned and family in the way of the situation ending. So it's like they can't just walk away because there's family obligations or a sense of duty there. Can you truly forgive me for my mistakes? So I feel that she needs to look very honestly at her own life and decide what she wants for that to come through. But again, that's for her to deal with and for you to have faith in, I suppose. Because it's like the angels are telling me to tell you, really, and this, I don't mean this to sound harsh at all, but it's not really any of your business what she's doing. You have to think about what is your business, which is you and your feelings and the way you move forward. Unless, of course, she's asking you for advice, which she isn't. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Cute question in chat. I'm going to say actually no more donations so I can catch up, guys, okay? So no more donations from this point on. So one is Malar's feelings and energy and messages for Sunita. Bucket messages and what's coming towards Sunita. So what's coming towards Sunita? Okay, what's coming towards Sunita? What's coming towards you? So you've got the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. So destiny is coming towards you. Whatever you are destined to have in your life or who, that's what's coming towards you. You may even be seeing 10:10 on the clock. So your destiny or your destined life is moving towards you. So how is Malar feeling towards you at this current time? I feel at home with you. That's how he feels, okay? So when he's around you or when he's thinking about you, it feels natural, it feels right. And he's saying, from the moment you walked into my life, I knew you were the one. So as soon as you met him, it felt right. You felt like home to him, which is also a sign of the twin flame journey and the fact that he feels you have a soul bond. So the message is stop chasing him, even if that's just energetically. And this is the message for the new moon. You know, you must stop chasing him. So whether you are reaching out, wanting to make something happen, or your energy is kind of reaching out to him, let go. What else do you need to know? So you've got Fox, which is about solutions and decisions. A blessing is on the way. So what's coming towards you is a blessing. And you may be seeing 222 because that's reminding you the universe has got your back and that you are protected and the universe is creating a way forward. And also to have faith because there's some kind of decision being made, and you've got B. So the initial B is significant there. So you need to sit with that, okay, and think, what does this mean for me? But there's a blessing on the horizon you can't yet see, and that B could be for a blessing. Okay, so stop chasing him or stop trying to make something happen and allow things to come to you instead. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys. Okay, my mods are putting in the chat now. Priyanka, no more donations, okay? We got Shornick, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM, any guidance from the angels? Can I have a card from the bucket, thank you. So what does your DM want you to know? Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Lynn, for putting in there about no more donations, okay? So what's the message from your masculine? I feel like the dynamic between us is changing for the better. So something is changing for the better in your connection. And your masculine can feel that too, okay? So what does he want to say? He's saying to you, you are my true love and the only one I want. So he knows he only wants you. And he's saying we are in each other's lives for a reason. So it's like he recognises that you have a mission together. There's unfinished business between you. There's more things to do. And he feels like something is shifting because of that. So what's shifting? What's shifting in the connection? You've got it's up to you. So I feel this is about you both allowing this to happen naturally. And I feel it's like up to him to do something. I don't feel it's up to you. I feel it's up to you how you respond to the situation. And so let's get some guidance about that for you. Yeah, honour your feelings. I feel that's what he knows he needs to do. He knows it's up to him to act on and honour his feelings, to tell you how he feels and to move towards you. And this is what's happening right now, okay, as we move forward into the Aries season. So this Pisces season has really been about him going within to find out what he feels for you and what he's experiencing when he feels things for you. So what's the next action? And then I'm going to bring in the bucket messages. You've got a new beginning coming in. Now, this could also be something happening between now and the end of April. So between now and the end of April is a very potent, fertile time for change. And there's something coming toward you. So he could even reach out or come toward you with some kind of offer between now and the end of April. So what else do you need to know with the bucket or the box? Okay, so letters you've got V and D as the letters, D and V. You've got snake. So I feel the wood snake was really assisting as well in 2025 for you. And the snake is about shedding a skin. We've got fire, so lots of passion between the two of you. 777, so you're manifesting. You may see that number. And courage. So from his perspective, he's manifesting courage. They give me fear. He's finding the courage to be able to approach you and move towards you. And you're going to feel all the fire in your sacral chakra, all the kundalini. And you may even see snakes as a sign of release. So things are being released to move him towards you. He's finding the courage to take control. That's what's being manifested. And the letters D or V could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. May I get guidance for this week, please, Liz? So what's the guidance for you for this week? What's the guidance for you for this week? You've got reveal what needs to be seen. So something's going to be revealed to you this week that you need to see. Now, this could also be about your person seeing that too. But something you're going to see something you need to see. And that could bring a trigger up for you. So I'm not saying it's anything really bad, but it could be something that perhaps triggers you, so you go within and heal that, okay? Because I'm seeing the Scorpio as in the scorpion, the sting in the tail. So if something triggers you, it's been revealed to you for a reason, because you need to see it for a reason to heal it. So I feel you're going to go through some kind of healing this week. So perhaps you could see something on social media or something annoys you, and it helps you choose a new direction. So that doesn't mean you move on. It means you take back your power. You do something differently. So something's going to be revealed to you that you need to see that's going to allow you and assist you and help you to choose a new direction in your life. To look forward, not back, to feel more at peace, to feel stronger. What else do you need to know for this week? You've got write down 10 things you love about yourself. So this is a really good way of healing you as well and bringing more into your life. So write down things you love about you. Focus on loving yourself today. So when you write down things you love about yourself, it's also where you can focus on loving yourself. And you are the most attractive when you are happy and at peace. So choose happiness and choose peace. Remember, happiness and peace are an inside job. You have to find them within yourself to bring them into your reality. I hope that helps, okay? Marit, thank you. Marat, thank you for the donation, honey. Did a legal issue go my way? Did a legal issue go your way? Did a legal issue go your way? You've got to trust in that, okay? And ask your angels. Because I feel your angels are going to help you or reveal to you what you need to know. Okay, because the angels aren't giving me a clear yes or a no. They're saying you've got to trust. And remember, everything always goes your way because everything is always working in your favour to grow you, even if it feels like it's going backwards, it's going forwards. So everything will always go your way, even if it doesn't seem that way. So what does Archangel Jeremiah want you to know? Did a legal issue go your way? You've got look at it from a place of higher understanding, and then you'll recognise the higher reason. So again, the angels are giving you clarity around this and inspiration, saying you've got to look at it from a higher place. If you look at it from a higher place, you'll understand and recognise why it's all happening the way it is happening. Says you do not need to defend yourself, you just need to be yourself. Okay, and Archangel Jeremiah is the legal angel. So if you want help with this from a legal perspective, call on him. So I'm just going to bring in a tarot card as well. So really the message I've got coming through is, okay, without even being a yes or a no, it's always going in your favour. You just have to see it that way. So did a legal issue go your way? Well, you got the Ace of Pentacles as a new beginning coming in. So it feels like the answer is yes, because this is a very positive card. So if I was doing a yes or a no with this deck, I would say yes. Between now and the end of April, you're going to see what you need to see. Or you're going to receive what you need to receive. This could also be money coming in for you as well. Well, something is ahead for you between now and the end of April that's going to open the door for a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check my emails because I'm waiting for someone to email me about a reading. Bear with me a second. Let me just message you, otherwise I won't be able to do a reading. Just bear with me. There we go. Okay, I've just emailed that person there. Okay, so Jacinta says, thank you for the donation. Liz, yesterday I saw the word stroke 2 times. I don't know why it freaked me out and it made me anxious. Well, I mean, you've got to not think about things like it could happen to you, or it could happen to you more and more. Because, you know, you could probably, I mean, I watch things and you see people getting cut up and all kinds of things. You can't think, oh, that's going to happen to me. So I feel you're learning how to be more at peace with where you are. I feel you're naturally stressed out and you're learning how to take back your power. So it didn't mean anything that you saw that. It's not saying, oh, your mum's going to have a stroke or you're going to have a stroke, or you just got to, I feel stroke as well is more about you relaxing your ego. Why have I been feeling sad about peace since Sunday early morning? He's starting to tug at me. It's very likely he's feeling connected with you. So he's saying, with you, I discovered true intimacy. Because he could be feeling drawn to you more. You know, feeling like he wants to be around you. He's feeling pulled to you. So you're feeling his energy. That's all it is. So remember, you are a twin flame. You're an empath. So you're going to pick up on what he's feeling. So why are you feeling his heart tugging at you? Because you're destined to be together, because destiny is calling you back together, because you're part of each other, because it's your destiny to feel what you're feeling, because you are an empath. So I feel you just naturally feel these things, okay? So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? I'm going to bring Michael in because he's going to give you a bit more strength, okay? But I don't feel you need to worry about seeing the word stroke or anything. I mean, obviously, if you're worried your mum's going to have a stroke, then you need to see a doctor, or if you're worried you're going to have a stroke. But, you know, it's like you see people, you know, going through things like someone, like I was watching a show yesterday and someone was put in hospital. I wasn't thinking, oh my goodness, now I'm going to get put in hospital. This could be a sign for you perhaps to slow down and relax, because stroke is caused by stress. So explore your options. So there's options there for you. So again, this is like when you get these things coming through, like you see a stroke or these words, it gives you the opportunity to choose a different choice, to explore your options. So for example, if you're on the road to a stroke and you become aware of that from a spiritual perspective, because something gets your attention, you can think, no, I'm going to explore a different option. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to calm my energy down and relax. And then you do something different. Like yesterday, I'll give you an example of this. You know, yesterday I was waiting for the bus to go somewhere right outside my house. And the buses are every hour outside my house. And I got there early, so I know I didn't miss it. And I was waiting and waiting, thinking, where's this bus? Okay, the bus didn't come. And I thought, there's got to be a reason why I'm not meant to get on this bus. And about 15 minutes went past, and I thought, shall I wait a bit long? I thought I knew this bus wasn't coming. Then all of a sudden, 4 crows started going ridiculously crazy, flying around me, above me at this bus stop. 4 crows making this noise. And then one landed in the tree right above and pooed, and it just missed me. And I thought, that's a sign. That's them crows are telling me this bus isn't coming. Make a different choice. So I went home. Okay, I changed what I was doing and I went somewhere else. I walked to somewhere instead of waiting for a bus. So I explored my options. So I had a choice, okay? So when something gets your attention, it gives you a choice to make a different choice. And the angel's saying this situation is already resolved. So let go of the fear. That's the message. I hope that helps again. I feel frustrated with everything I'm going through. I don't feel like I'm living life. Yeah, because you're too stressed out. So you've got to make a different choice. Explore your options. There's another choice to make. So you've got to calm your energy down. The way you do that is through breath work, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from IDF Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want to say to you? What does Jennifer want to say? I love talking to you, okay? So she's missing communicating at this current time. She wants to talk to you. She may also be going over old conversations. I never thought I could feel like this about anyone. So she didn't feel like she would ever perhaps fall in love or be in love. And then she met you and everything changed. So that also made her feel very intimidated, scared and afraid because, you know, the intense feelings and emotions. We've got there's something better. So there's something better coming between the two of you than what's currently happening now. I don't feel it's like she feels there's something better out there for her than you. She knows that you're the one. You know, I never thought I could feel like this about anyone. You showed me there's something better to life. You showed me there's something better. So she's working through these at this moment, these feelings. So you are manifesting great things. So say thank you to God. So be grateful for everything that you're doing at this current time. Okay, be grateful for everything because you're manifesting. So what you're wanting at this current time to happen is actually manifesting. So say thank you to God for it. And I feel she's very grateful for you because she was perhaps wanting love and manifesting love, and then you came into her life. What else does she want to say to you? She's saying to you, the thought of being with you and not being able to be with you drives me crazy. Okay, so it's driving her crazy at this current time because she wants to be with you, but she can't be. So why is she not with you at this current time? Why? Okay. She's saying, because she's dealing with finances. She doesn't feel financially ready. I'm financially trapped in a situation right now. I wish I could just walk away right now. So she doesn't feel financially ready or stable enough. She could even be tied into something karmic, or there's something financial she needs to sort out first. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, so I can catch up, okay? I don't think I'm that far behind, but it's just so I can catch up. So we got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Is you still taking screenshots of my pictures? Is you taking screen? I feel it can be very healing for him to do that. I feel the answer is yes, because we've got 6 of Cups and 6 of Swords, which I feel are both about him doing that, because nostalgia is like looking at pictures, thinking about someone. So I feel that he does that because it's very healing to him. So when he gets a picture of you and he looks at it, it creates a healing and it makes him feel better. It shows him there's some kind of hope for the future. And yeah, I do feel he is doing that, yes. And it's because he's learning. He's still learning the situation in the quiet times. And when he doesn't feel he can communicate with you, he's attaining that. So I do feel the answer is yes to your question. So yes, he is still taking screenshots of your pictures. Let's just see how it makes him feel when he looks at your picture. He's saying, give me time to show up for you. Flashbacks of being with you turns me on. So it turns him on. It gives him flashbacks. He's able to look at something real. And he's saying to you, if you give me time, I'll show up for you. So it's also helping him to find courage to approach you in person. I hope that helps, okay? MS, thank you for the donation, honey. One of the thoughts and feelings of David are crush about Mira. So what does David feel about Mira? Or what does David feel about you? Okay. So I'm at the top of the chat now. So you can donate if you want to, but I don't need donations because I'm going to be answering out the chat. So what does David want you to know? No one will come between us. So he feels like no one's going to get between you, or no one's going to come between you. So I feel like he wants to take action. It's like he's saying, I'm not going to let anyone else get in the way of me showing you how I feel about you. So it's like he's thinking, if there's anyone else who's interested, I'm going to fight them to be with you. So I feel he does want to explore this connection with you. So he wants to eliminate the competition, if there is any. There may not be, but that's what he's seen this as. You know, I want to eliminate the competition and claim you for myself. He's saying, I cherish every moment we spend together. So he wants to do that. He wants to spend time with you. He wants to cherish the moments you spend together. So I feel he wants to make time to be with you or to share time with you. A love like ours only comes once in a lifetime. So he feels like you are a special person, like you are a once in a lifetime person, that what he could have with you could be a once in a lifetime thing. So I feel that he has fell hard quickly, just like, you know, like this crush, you know, you feel the same way, like he feels the same way that I do. And perhaps that's scary because you think we haven't really spent any proper time together, or we don't really know each other and have all these intense feelings, but he feels the same way. So focus on the positive in this situation. So in other words, see it as he does feel something for me, he does feel the same way, instead of perhaps being negative or thinking he doesn't feel that way. And he's going to step into his power, possibly during the Aries season. Sagittarius and Aries could be signs, but I feel this is, I feel he wants to step up and claim you in the Aries season. So it could be in the Aries season, which comes in soon, on the 21st. From that time onwards, during the Aries season, he wants to claim you for himself. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay, so it's very likely he's going to take action towards you during the Aries season. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let's do, Donna says, good morning, Liz. Yesterday I received the songs Until I Found You and One Vision. What are the next steps for, what are the next steps for me and Mark, okay? Yeah, no more donations. Keep putting in the chat, guys, because, you know, I'm going to answer a few out of the chat, then I'm going to go off because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So what does he want you to know? Okay, so when you're hearing these songs, what's the message? What's the message coming through? It will happen soon. So those songs is his way of communicating with you that it's going to happen. And it will happen soon, okay? Calf line out there. We've got, this will hit you in the feels. So he's also feeling that way. Okay, he's feeling like things that are happening to him are hitting him in the heart as well. So he's also hearing songs about you, and those songs you hear that connect you together hit you right in your feelings. He's been around you astrally, so you will have felt that, you know, you will have felt him around you, and he wants the same future that you want. So the songs you are hearing or receiving are showing you that he wants what you want, and it's going to happen soon, okay? What else does he want you to know? Your beauty, grace and charm sets you apart from the rest. So he knows there's no one like you. I will show you with words and actions how much I love you. So he's going to tell you and show you with actions. You are a source of strength and inspiration, so keep doing what you're doing. And our love is more than just chemistry, it's soul recognition. So what's his next action step, or what's the next thing to come in? Attainment. He wants to claim you, attainment. And the Eight of Pentacles is putting the work in, doing the work, coming towards you, wanting to work on this connection. He wants to attain you. Something could be happening here over the next 8 weeks, 8 months, between now and August time. So take it as it comes. What's the message for you for the new moon? What's the message for you for the new moon? We've got wake up grateful. So focus on gratitude, perhaps start a gratitude journal and do that. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Great, you alive. How are you? I'm good, thank you. A message for us, please. Thank you. Maybe message and music. So messages, write down what you're feeling. Okay, so with this new moon, you may be having lots of feelings and emotions. So write them down. So any songs you're hearing, what's the message behind the song? They love you. Wow, it flew out. They love you. And he's been around you astrally, showing you that he loves you, okay? So let's get a song for you. So what song could you hear, or what's the message in the song, or what do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Hello again, I want to say hi. So there's going to be a communication soon. Hello again. Now I connect with this one as Neil Diamond's Hello Again, but obviously this could be Hello by Lionel Richie, or Hello by Adele, or any song that kind of gets your attention. Yeah, expect powerful change. You know it's coming now anyway. You can feel it with all this decluttering going on. You know it's real and true. He knows it's real and true. And this time there's no turning back. So again, he can't turn back. Like last time, obviously, things got in the way. This time there's no turning back. Be open and receptive to love. You deserve the greatest love of all. So you may hear that song, The Greatest Love of All. The love of your creator and the love of your twin. You deserve love. Your twin flame is going through a huge heart chakra activation at this time, assisted by Archangel Metatron. This will allow them to heal and feel your love and to express that they love you in many forms and ways. You may feel fluttering or a burning sensation in the heart space at this time. So heart chakra activation. I want to bring Archangel Metatron through because he's around your twin, okay? So what does Archangel Metatron want you to know? Don't save it for another day. Today is that day. So I feel that he wants to tell you today how he feels. So he wants to do something today. So you could have communication today. Anything else you need to know? We are now closing a cycle of past life patterns. So this could well be about releasing the past cycle with what happened before to move to forward together. So I feel this is connected with the old vessel. I hope that helps, okay? I can see Ling says, hi Liz, what's next for SD to me, Ling? So what does SD want to say to you? I want to give and receive love. So he wants to be able to give equally to you. That's what he wants, okay? He flew in my bucket, so I'm going to use my bucket as well. Your image is woven into every thought I have. So he's thinking about you constantly. He jumped in my box. So what have you got coming through? Well, you got Archangel Michael around you, especially during this cold time, you know, when it's felt cold between the two of you, during the winter months. Archangel Michael has been around you. You're also hearing messages in music, and he is also jealous. They are jealous, so he's jealous, okay? And you've got Z coming through. So Z could be significant, but you've got sound. So I'm going to bring in some music cards, because you've got sound. So what's the messages and music you are receiving saying to you? What's the message saying to you in music? You've got listen to a song before bed. So you may hear a song before bed, before you go to bed, or a song pops in your mind at bed, or maybe you're watching something on YouTube in bed and then a song pops up randomly. That song has got a message in there for you. Okay? You'll have a dream that you'll remember there as important guidance for you. So you're going to have a dream as well. It's not the right time for him to move forward yet. That's why you're going to have a dream. Trust in divine time and in divine order. They are healing. So he's healing anything that's addictive, toxic, or any toxic behavior, addictions, habits. So he's still releasing things. What else do you need to know? Oh, thank you, Amanda. Sending lots of love. Tell him, I want to be vulnerable with you. So it's very much about being vulnerable with each other. Okay, tell him I shared that song not long ago on the community post because I did a card pull with that deck and received that song. What's he saying to you? So he wants to be vulnerable with you. What else? Okay. My life feels perfect with you by my side. So I feel this is what he's been dreaming about as well. And when he's dreaming about being with you, it feels right. It feels perfect. So what's it? But he may still be holding things in because it's got to be the right time. So there is going to be an adventure. Page of Wands, good news coming in. I feel there's also going to be lots of good news next year because that's the year of adventure. Like this year's the year of freedom with the horse. Next year with the goat is the year of adventure. So lots of adventures coming in. Even if it feels stuck now and there's a difficult choice, that's what he's going to move towards. Because I feel he's restricted himself at this time because he's got to make a choice or a decision. And that could be why there's a block. So there could be a block until August and then things start moving forward. That's what I've got there. I hope that helps, okay? Amanda says, messages about Stephen and why he left, okay? So what does Stephen want to say to you first of all? Flying out, okay? So Stephen is saying to you, I'm going to test the water soon because I can't hold back any longer. Okay, so he's going to reach out soon. Okay, you can't hold back any longer, testing the water. So he could like send you a hay or something small to see if you still want him or you're still interested or if there's still hope there. So he's going to test the water with you. My soul recognised yours instantly. So it's very likely that he just panicked because of the intensity or his own feelings. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying your joy and contagious energy makes me smile. So he's missing your energy. He's missing your joy and the light in you and the way you make him laugh and smile and the way you make him feel. So he's missing you. And that's why he's going to test the waters. What else do you need to know? Knight of Wands. And I feel like he left because he wanted to be a free spirit. It's like maybe he felt like he didn't want to be tied down, or he needed to learn some more lessons, or he needed to go within and sort something out. He wanted to be free. So he wanted a free spirit. But now he's making adjustments to come back. Okay? So maybe he did think he wanted to go and explore other things. Okay? Because free spirit could also be like he wants to date other people or see other people. I'm not really picking up on that. It's more he was consumed by the intensity of what you shared, and he had to have some time to process that. Okay, but he is making the adjustments now. Knight of Wands to me is March, so I feel like he's already looking at this situation again, thinking about what to do. He's seen someone new. Well, even if he is seeing someone new, he's not going to stop him from wanting to come back to you, because, he's going to come back to you because he's going to test the waters with you. So, but I feel like he needed to be free in some way. But I'm not picking up on another person. Okay, even if he has gone to another person, I'm not picking up on that when I'm connecting with his energy. It's more he felt overwhelmed by feelings and stuff. So he wanted to be free. Okay, that's why he left. Is there anything else you need? What does he want to apologise to you for, actually? Look into my eyes and you'll see I'm genuine. So he's always genuine about you. And I feel like when he comes back to you, he wants to look into your eyes. You're actually giving me, as I'm connecting with this, pain in the eyes. So I feel it has hurt him more than you know. But he's going to look you in the eyes and show you he's genuine about you. Because I do feel he is genuine about you. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? They give me fear. So let go of your fear. It's like doing a new moon card for you, actually. What's your message with the new moon? You've got connect with the best, detach from the rest. And remember, you are the best. To be with you, the best, he's got to detach from the rest. So if he is seeing someone, he will detach from that person because he knows you're the best and he wants to connect with you. And this could be a sign for you as well, to connect with the best of yourself and detach from anything that's holding you back. I hope that helps, okay? We got Melio says, hi Liz, is there any hope he will choose our love and stand by me? So is he going to choose your love and stand by you? Okay, you've got in the near future. Okay, so it's looking likely in the near future. Let's get a bit more about that. So in the near future. Now, the near future can be like days, weeks or months. I don't feel it's longer than that, okay? Yeah, and you've got the 10 of Wands. So I feel there is a burden or responsibility that he's finding the strength to perhaps let go of first. But I feel that he wants to find the strength to be able to stand by you, because I'm seeing this burden of responsibility. It says burdens of responsibility. I feel like this is responsibility, like maybe he sees responsibility as a burden, but he's finding the strength to be able to do that. And I see that like standing by someone. So I do feel that yes is the answer. And I feel like a shift from October last year to August this year. So I feel by August he's going to be able to do that, okay? I hope that helps. We're going to do... Anyone who hasn't asked me a question yet, just pop it in the chat now for me, okay? So anyone who's got a question for me? We've got Micah says, will I get a call back from the jobs I will be applying for this week? Will you get a call back from the jobs you're applying for this week? Will you get a call back, okay? You've got there's something better. So remember that there's something better out there. So if you don't get what you want or what you think you want, it's because there's something better out there. There's something better coming. So just be aware that there may be something better than what you're currently going for at this current time. So remember, rejection is a redirection. I hope that helps, okay? We got Beline says, hi, my name is Beline and I want to know if Chris will come back. Thank you for being here, Beline. So will Chris come back? There's going to be a recovery. So I feel that he's going to come back when he's recovered, okay? So recovery can be about healing the self, finding strength, moving towards a healing within. So I feel there needs to be a recovery first. So I do feel that you're going to talk and sort things out. And there's an opportunity to recover this connection. But I feel there needs to be a bit of healing first, okay? So is he going to come back to you? They give me heart chakra activation as well. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, it's destiny, it's meant to be. So I feel the answer is yes. But you may not be seeing it clearly because you fear. So there needs to be a recovery first. So you got yes as well coming through that. So I feel the message is focus on your recovery. Focus on trusting love, that what's meant for you will be for you. And then it will move forward. Okay, yeah, you got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So something could be moving forward between now and June. I hope that helps, okay? MS, thank you for the donation. Why is David across not messaging me back? Well, he's definitely going to do something because it came through in the reading we had. I've just answered your question and he's going to do something. So remember, try not to take it personally. So if you've messaged him, don't do anything now. Let him come to you. Okay, it feels like he needs to process what you've said or he needs to think about something. So if you bombard him with messages, it's going to push him away. Okay, so I don't feel it's like about you directly, like you've done anything wrong. I feel like he's working out his next step. So why isn't he messaging you back? He is going to, okay? He's currently dreaming about you. Look, you got two cards that show you he's definitely going to reach out. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups together, okay? So he's thinking about a creative way. Perhaps he's even trying to think about how he can take you out or how he can, what he wants to do. Say, could we go to this place? Or he's going to ask you out on a date or something. So it's happening, but you've got to relax. Let's see what the other card is. Yeah, it says it's definitely going to move towards you. You got movement. 3 cards that tell you he's coming back. This could be within 8 hours, 8 days. Okay, I don't feel it's going to be longer than that. I don't feel it's longer than 8 days. If it is, he's going through something in his life. That could be like financial, or but I'm not getting it at all. I feel like this is hours or days. But if you panic and start bombarding him with messages and putting pressure on him, he's going to pull away, okay? That's not cool to do that. So I feel you've got to let him take the lead now. He's dreaming about what to do. I feel you've been in his dreams as well, okay? Empress, thank you for the donation. Empress becoming. Hey, Liz, can I have an energy check-in for my DM? We had an interesting conversation today. So what does he want to say to you? You are my first thought of the day when I wake up. So he's thought about you this morning. Or when he wakes up, he'll think about you, okay? He's saying, being with you makes my whole world brighter. And that's what he's thinking about. So no matter what this conversation was about, he knows that you make his life better. He's going to think about you when he wakes up today. And he's giving you a sign through the air. So I feel you're going to see a sign. Okay, so air sign is like things up in the air. Air sign could be significant for your connection. But I feel this is more like things are being healed that may be up in the air. So you're clearing the air, sorting things out. But you could also see a sign in the air. So you could see a bird, you could see a plane, you could see a cloud that looks like a shape or something like that. What's the guidance for you with this new moon? Feng shui your space. So you may be preparing this about decluttering. We're all being guided at this current time between now and the 1st of May to declutter. So make sure if you haven't already, you watch today's members reading, okay, because there's a big message in there that I feel will really help you. And things are becoming clear to you. Use clear quartz to enhance clarity. So you may want to wear some clear quartz or put some around your home if you're with feng shui, or things are becoming more clear. So I feel there's a breakthrough clearing the air. Air sign can also be about clearing the air as well. So I feel you're going to clear the air. Anything else you need to know? You've got the Hermit and the Page of Pentacles. So remember, when he's quiet or when he's distant, he's been learning lessons, contemplating, working things out, processing. He is loyal to you and he wants to be loyal to you as well. So he's learning lessons to be with you correctly. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do a collective and then go off, guys. Actually, let me do Savvy first, who says, will my son be coming back to live with me this year? Oh, and I've got Lisa as well. I'll do Lisa after, okay? So, will my son be coming back to live with me this year? Okay, we've got spiritual wisdom. There's lessons being learned. You've got the Lovers and the Charity. It could be after July. I do feel it's going to move forward this year, possibly after July. The love is there. So when I'm seeing this, it's like the love between the two of you, because you have a special bond and there's lessons being learned. So what the angels want you to know is that there's current lessons being learned. The love is there between the two of you. And I feel it's going to move forward after July. You've got the name Diana coming through as well. So Diana could be guiding you. And, you know, there's the High Priestess Diana. Or you could connect with Princess Diana on the other side. But I feel the answer is yes. Anything else? You've got to let go. Just let go. Don't worry about it. Don't stress over it. Just have faith, and it will move forward from July. So July onwards. So I'm not saying it's going to definitely be in July, but July onwards is going to be a big shift. Okay. I hope that helps. Lisa says, do I need to go ahead with IVO with Christian? Will he continue the cycle of hurt? I'm not sure what IVO is. Do you need to go ahead with IVO? There's O, it's not Q, it's IVO. It's not like IVF. You've got the Two of Cups fulfillment. So will he continue the cycle of hurt? The Two of Cups is a love card. It's partnership. It's everything working out. And the card in this deck says fulfillment on it. So I feel if you go ahead with IVO, whatever that is, there'll be a fulfillment there and you'll move towards what you want because the Two of Cups is love. So I feel this message is, will he continue the cycle of hurt? I'm not really seeing it because the Two of Cups is one of the best cards you can get out for love. So I feel that things are going to change, okay? Possibly over the next 2 months or between now and February. So have faith in the love. I hope that helps, okay? Lilac, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have some cards with guidance? Karmic situation is over for me. Silence between me and DM. I'm tired and feel apathetic. So you've got the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and Temperance and the High Priestess. So really what this is, you've got to be patient with this journey. You know, your dreams are going to come true, even if you feel disappointed. Because the disappointment around this tiredness is feeling disappointment. I've had enough. I'm fed up. You know, because perhaps this could even be there was some false starts or things perhaps didn't happen the way you thought they would. But your dreams are still coming true. You're learning patience. You're learning to have faith in the when. You're learning to give it to God. And really, you know that deep within. You know, your High Priestess self, your intuition, your solar plexus knows the truth. But you can't force or rush this forward. So you've got to go within for the answers and listen to your intuition. And you also have hidden talents. So this is a time for you to work on you. And do you. You know, you say the karmic situation is over for me. So this is a time for you to work on you. So I feel your journey is still moving forward with your masculine. It's just taking time. But obviously you've got to get to that point of surrender. And to get to that point of surrender, you do get to that point where you're like, I've had enough. And then you just give it to God, okay? And that's where many of us are at this current time. So the angels say, see the bigger picture. There's a reason. There's lessons being learned. So that's why you're not physically together at this current time, because there's lessons being learned on a bigger scale than just you and this person. So have a nice refreshing shower and you'll feel your troubles washing away. So have a shower and ask Archangel Michael to cleanse your energy. Ask Archangel Raphael to cleanse your energy, to cleanse your aura, to cleanse your chakra system, to release anything toxic you've absorbed. And that's going to make you feel better. You know, having a nice refreshing shower can also be going for a walk in the rain or doing something like that. Anything else you need to know? You've got Luke, trust. So I feel you've just got to move more into trust and surrender. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Justin is, Zeke has been an a-hole lately. I want to detach. Well, you need to if you've seen he's an a-hole. Okay, because obviously that you're blaming him for something or you're looking at things with fear, not love. Any guidance? I don't know why he's been acting so mean lately. He's pushing me away. He's pushing you away because he's in fear. He's projecting out to you what he's going through inside. So try not to take it personally. The best thing you can do when he's doing that is pull your energy back and focus on you. It doesn't mean you be cold or nasty or distant or you seek revenge or hurt him back. It means you just take your energy away until he can come back in a better energy, okay? So why is he acting so mean? What does he want you to know? Why is it? And I feel it's like his own issues and pain. Look, he said, I avoid my pain by numbing myself with addictions. So he's trying to numb himself to his own pain. He needs time to process whatever he's struggling with. I'll see what his lesson is. Okay, so he's struggling with something. So instead of thinking he's an a-hole, try and have compassion instead. It doesn't mean you've got to be around him. Yeah, look, we've got addictions. There's definitely addictions because he came through in this deck as well. Okay? So he's saying to you, I avoid my pain by numbing myself with addictions. I have addictions I need to release first, things that I've always known needed to go. I'm now working on healing myself and on being free of these addictions. So addictions can be like things he's doing to himself or behaviour. So it could be an addictive behaviour to push people away when they're getting close to him. Okay, so he's got to heal that himself. So instead of thinking he's an a-hole, okay, you've got to be more compassionate and loving. No, I don't mean to him. I mean just like being, oh, you can walk all over me. And no, you pull your energy back. That will lead to success. And whatever he's doing will lead to success because he needs to go within and heal himself. So focus on you. So what's the guidance for you at this current time? So he's doing it so you leave him alone. It's pretty much that in a nutshell, okay? You are becoming more psychic, and that's another reason why you're feeling all this energy. So use amethyst crystal to tune into source. So you may want to get some amethyst because it will help you. You know, you can wear it or you can just have it in your pocket. It'll make you feel better. And things are becoming clearer to you. Use clear quartz to enhance clarity. So they give me rose quartz as well, because that's about love. But if you use clear quartz, rose quartz, and amethyst crystals, if you have them around you, maybe you even want to get like 3 little bracelets with an amethyst one, a clear quartz one, and a rose quartz one, and wear them. It's going to help you feel better. Now see what else he wants to say to you. He said, I feel like the dynamic between us is changing for the better. So something is changing from this. And I feel that's another reason why he's pushing you away, because something is changing for the better and he's like scared. Things are going well for me. I'm going to mess it up. So try not to take it personally. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just see if I'm waiting for an email off a client so I can do a reading. So I'm just checking if that's come through yet. So if you're there, Gabriella, you need to send me an email, please. Otherwise, it will be Thursday now. Just bear with. What day is it today? Wednesday. They haven't emptied the bins yet either, which is weird for the bin men. Okay, let's do him. John says, how does Christine feel about me? How does Christine feel about you? I gave more than you did and now I'm seeking balance, okay? So someone gave more than the other person in this connection and now balance needs to come in. Okay, so Christine may even feel that she gave more to you, but you may see it differently. So maybe that there needs to be balance in the connection. So how does Christine feel about you? You are unforgettable. You have left a permanent mark on my soul. So Christine hasn't forgotten about you. Just feels like there needs to be more balance in the connection. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Palami says, welcome, honey. Any message from Aura's feelings an angel message for me? He said, our love is not a fleeting passion, but a love that endures. So it is a love that carries on and continues. It can't be denied. You know, he does love you, and it's not just about passion, it's about soul love. So the feelings are all still there. It hasn't gone away. He's saying to you, I feel I keep going in the same cycle with my karmic. I should not have even started this. So he feels like his life is boring, routine, mundane, same thing every day. And he knows he needs to get out of that and stop doing that, okay? What else does he want you to know? I would love to have intimacy with you every day. So he thinks about being intimate with you every day and what that would be like. So it's very likely he isn't getting any. And he's thinking about what it would be like to have that with you. And I'm not surprised because you're gorgeous. You know, so he's probably thinking about touching your body and kissing you and what that would be like. So a lot of fantasizing going on. Allow the angels to cleanse you, because you may even feel that energy and it could be affecting your vibration. So let the angels cleanse you. So this is a great time to ask the angels to, cleanse you and then shield your energy, your aura, your chakras, and take inspired action to do what you feel guided to do. Okay, and this could be work related. It could be to do with a project or a goal. Could even be if you're inspired to reach out in some way or do something or post on social media. But I feel this is between now and the Virgo season. So between now and September, I feel you're going to be inspired and guided to do things in your career as well as in your personal life. So what does he want to apologise to you about? I am sorry. So he's definitely sorry about things. I can't change it, but I'll make up for it. I just feel like a failure. So remember, he's been healing that insecurity within him. He's felt like a failure in many ways. You know, he doesn't feel good enough for you because he's got you on this pedestal. So it's like he feels safer in a fantasy of you than in the reality of you. And that's what he's got to heal. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do a collective and then go off, guys, okay? So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to do you a little message out to my Love Truth Oracle. So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and you're going to get a message. So number 1, what do we need to know? You are everything I ever dreamed of. So to your person, you're everything to them. They dream about you as well. So you're everything they've ever dreamed of if you pick number 1. But there's fear around that, okay? Because the dream, they're afraid of that dream. You know, in their dreams, for example, they can be the hero. In reality, they could let you down. So they may be keeping it in the dream world for that reason. So they've got to overcome their fears. Number 2, if you're connected with number 2, what do you need to know? I'm sorry for lying and leaving out things that were important. So they may have lied to you or left things out that are important, hid things from you or not said certain things to you. And they know that those things are important. So I feel they intend to be honest with you. They want to open up to you and tell you perhaps what's going on in their life, or tell you the truth about their feelings or about what they've been through. So I feel that the truth is going to come out, okay? And pile 3, if you pick number 3, or card 3, not card 3, number 3. What do we need to know for number 3? I love talking to. So I feel they're missing communicating if you're not communicating. They love talking to. They love the conversations you have. Maybe you flirt with each other. You make them feel good. So they love talking to you. So I feel they're going to be trying to open the doors of communication soon. They could be testing the water. So that's what you need to know. So thank you all for being here. Tomorrow is going to be horoscopes, which isn't Q&A. It's collective. So tomorrow I'll be live doing the horoscope readings, Aries through to Pisces for your sign and then for their sign. And then I'm going to be doing a Q&A again on Friday, hopefully, if I can keep my voice. If anyone wants a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And that's really what you need to know. Thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you for liking, for being a member of the channel if you are, for subscribing and being a part of the family. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for me. So thank you for everything, donating and everything. It means so much. Big thank you to Lynn, my moderator, Donna, everyone else who's come in. Actually, before I go, I'm just going to pull a card for Lisa. Okay, for Lisa Hart. So Lisa, I know you're not here now, but this is a message for you from your twin. I love talking to you, and that came out in card 3 just. So could well be that you're going to receive a communication, or your person's thinking about communicating. Yeah, look at this. I miss our late night pillow talks. So your person is missing you. She's missing you, okay? Missing talking to you. And I'm terrified of being vulnerable. So pillow talks is like obviously getting vulnerable or talking at night time or receiving a message or whatever it is. So she's also thinking about you at night time. But she's missing you. She's thinking about you. She wants to talk to you. What else does she want you to know? I don't want you with anyone but me. So there's a bit of jealousy there, who you could be with. Don't worry so much. I always want you. She always wants you. Don't worry so much. And you may worry about things a bit too much. So anything else? Dream it, believe it, and then you'll receive it. You may even get something with that quote on. Okay, and I've actually got as well, when I see you next, I've got 2 books for you as well, because I was having a declutter, and I went through all my books and everything and realised I've got 2 of the same book, okay, or book, okay, we say book here in Stoke where I live, and I feel you'll really enjoy one. It's like a manifestation book. And then when I was out and about the other day, I was in a charity shop, and it really stood out. I saw that book. I know you wanted it. I don't know if you already got it, but if you have, I can give it back to the charity shop. That book, the green book by that woman, Let Them. I've got that book as well. So I've got them 2 books if you want them. If you don't, let me know. But if you want them, they're yours, okay? And I can give them you next time I see you. So have a great day, everyone. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.